Hello, YouTube. How we doing, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. Yo, Time Tiger, thank you for the 10 gifties. Holy shit. Thank you, thank you. Guys, nice timing with the music. Luca's back. Back once again. Of course, it is Tanner. We are playing Scrutinized today. We have been going on a journey through all the Reflex Studios games because you've probably heard me say it several times by now, but if you for some reason haven't yet, in 13 days from today, we are getting Welcome to the Game 3, which is insane. So we've just made it a bit of a project to try and go through all the Reflex Studios games again. Now, we're not gonna like beat them on every difficulty, of course. I think for today, the plan with Scrutinized, which is one of the more recent one, it's still an old one. It's before Dead Signal. It's kind of a standalone game almost. It's like a combo of Welcome to the Game plus like Papers, Please, kind of. Yo, Noah, thank you for the 25 gifties. Holy shit. Thank you, guys. Relax. Thank you. So you have to both survive like crazy killers and a kidnapper and Tanner right here, of course. But then you also are like a detective and you have to figure out if people are guilty or innocent based on like their phone information, their pictures, their social media posts and stuff like that. It's a pretty sick game. It's very hard, which is why I think what we're going to do today is we are going to just do normal mode to start, probably die several times because normal mode is borderline impossible for normal gameplay. You have to be like locked the fuck in and super prepared with lots of notes and stuff to be able to beat it. But we're gonna have fun for sure. And then once like 2 hours pass, I think we're gonna pivot to trying casual mode and then actually beat the game, because casual mode has save points. Normal mode doesn't have save points. You can see it here. Normal mode has 10 nights, no save points, which is just ridiculous. Casual mode has 5 nights and has save point every night. So we're gonna see. Anyway, it's gonna be a great time. Let me make sure that we're all good. I think we are. I do still have a few notes from like a year ago we played this again. And we were starting from scratch with a bunch of notes that we were making. So I got some notes from that time. So I guess I've grabbed those to the side here. But I didn't used to stream with a 2 PC setup back then. So now I have like my notes on a different computer. Well, maybe I did, but I just played this game on my same computer to avoid that situation. But I'm just streaming at such higher quality now that I don't think I could do a 1 PC setup anymore. So anyway, let's just hop in and have a good time. We're gonna start normal mode, definitely die, get jump scared many times, and it's gonna be great. Let's do it. Boom. It is time. Oh, we have the longest cutscene that's ever existed.
Luna aspired to
We
be a
are going to
superhero.
skip it though, because it's like 10 minutes long. Like, I'm not even kidding. And you're not really missing anything anyway. Night 1. Oh my god.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
We should get to our computer, guys. Who remembers Scrutinized? Welcome back. This is gonna be something. Once again, we are continuing our preparation for Welcome to the Game 3, because that is coming out very, very soon. By the time you're watching this video on YouTube, it's gonna be extremely soon. And this is one of the games that the same studio has made. I love all their games. I'm checking to make sure the windows are locked. If you haven't seen this one, it is a bit of a unique one. It's the most standout one compared to the other Reflex Studios games. In this one, you are kind of a detective, where you have to investigate different people to figure out if they're innocent or not. And you have to, like, at the same time survive a bunch of people trying to get into your house. We should have really invested in better locks and windows and, like, camera system. That would have really helped out here. Maybe, like, an alarm system or something. Because, honestly, we're not going to make it very far. Okay, so we got 2 killers in this one. The one you definitely know is our friend Tanner right here. Look at this guy. We're going to see him many times. And we got a kidnapper as well. Oh, and the lights turn off and on randomly, too. That's, like, a problem. I don't really know. It just happens. It's going to allow the killer or the kidnapper to get into our house. So what do you do in this game? It's been a while since I played, so just give me a second here while we figure things out. Is chat in the right spot? I think I need to move chat a little bit. Maybe like bottom. I think that's fine. So we have a report. we have the report desk right here. If we shred the report, that means we think they are innocent. If we confirm it, we need to make sure that we have the identification card as well as evidence confirming their crime in order to not fail it. So we have every day, we're playing normal mode right now, which is extremely difficult. Normal mode sounds like, oh, that's the difficulty you should be playing on. No, if you ever decide to play this game, definitely play it on casual mode, because normal mode is pretty much impossible for normal gamers. Let's see, how many people have done normal mode? 0.9% of players have ever been normal mode. It's incredibly rare, so don't expect to beat this. So we get this report right here. So in this case, Tamara Melville right here, we have like some information about them, and then it says what the report is. So let's go read this one. Strange men are living in Tammy's house nowadays, and I only ever get a decent look at them late at night. Tattoos, weird hair, and tattered clothes. Frequently, the place has been changing from a quiet, God-loving home during the day to a blaring punk rock garage concert at night. I have a feeling that these men are taking advantage of Tammy and squatting in her home, and there's nothing she can do about it. It just doesn't add up why the place is nearly polar opposite people staying inside the same home. Like, there's no way that dynamic would be sought out for. When I spoke to her about these late night men and loud music coming from her garage, she played it off like it was something that I imagined. I'm not sure that's her old age talking, or if she's afraid to confirm my suspicions that something wrong is happening here. So we got a lot of different reports like this. So in this, what do we do to figure out if this is true or not? Well, the reports are fixed, so what you can do in order to beat this game is write down every time you figured out if a case is innocent or guilty. You can write it down in a notepad, which I have some data from like when we played this a year ago. Obviously, I used to speedrun this as well, so I have data from back then, but we're not going to use those right now. So let's just, I'm opening these to figure out, yeah, this one's the one I was looking for. Because the first thing we need to do is like confirm who this actually is. So we are going to apparently they're between 60 and 70 years old. And they got like a punk rock people staying over. We got height, no. We got hair. And we got eyes. Gray and hair and gray eyes. And then we have female, and then let's search. So then we should get matches here. We got literally just a single match. So this is Tamara right here. And then we're gonna fill that in over here. So we got the identification card just in case we need to report them. Now let's look at their phone. We need name. Can we copy this? We cannot copy that. We have to write it out. That's fine. Tamara Melville. Search. Then we should. I'm figuring out how to set this up. I'm gonna copy that right there. So this is the SIM card, whatever number, and then we can go into the phone and try to hack the phone. Let's try and Tetris this together. I think this is a pretty decent setup. Now, there's also killers that are going to try and kill us, but usually not very actively on the first night. I don't want to pull a Markiplier or something, but we should be relatively safe for now, at least, so I can explain you the mechanics, and then it's going to get really crazy on the next day. 69 years old. Nice. So this is Tamara. We have her phone. We are kind of like a hacker, and we just, like, invade people's privacy like crazy. Bubble Stitch, we're looking at her search history. Baby blanket crochet patterns. What teenagers like to eat? Spicy ramen noodles. That is true. That is very true. Let's see some pictures here. We got knitting action going on. We got like the most innocent looking rock band action here. I'm pretty sure this is just literally a grandma trying to like support her teenage children or grandchildren or something. Let's read some text conversation. This is my new number. It's your granny, by the way. Hopefully she did not get hit by a bazooka. I hope you and your mom have patched things up. Yeah, we're okay. Was setting up on the new phone a pain. Those guys at the store are morons. It literally seems like she's just a grandma. Mom wasn't supposed to tell you. It's nothing, and it isn't just me. The boys all lived with me, and we need to find a place that has a garage we can practice in. We just get annoying. Trust me, nonsense. I take sleeping meds now, and my hearing is going to. You can use my garage for band practice. All right. It's the most innocent thing ever. So when you find out that somebody is innocent, you can just shred the report. So we know that this is just a grandma and there was nothing to worry about. And then we have 2 reports that we need to do on this day, or we fail the entire game. And then this is, if we get 4 reports, we can skip the night early. So it's like a way to make the game go faster. But this gets really hard to do eventually because you have to do like 10 reports. All right, we got Albert now. But before we go into the next report, let's look around a little bit to show you what the killers can do. So first of all, we got the camera system. We do have cameras, but we don't have an alarm system. We have to manually look at them. Now, Tanner can show up on these cameras and we have to flash him, like a swipe or no swiping situation. We have to tell him to fuck off with the lights. Oops, I tried to leave the... There we go. Now, hopefully there's not a killer yet, but I am in the dark apparently, so that's not very good. Let's turn the light back on. As we said, as the game said, the lights will turn off and on randomly. Let's see, is anything unlocked here? So the kidnapper will try to unlock a window to get into our house and obviously kidnap us. So we're gonna quickly look around here, see if any lights are off. The light is off, no kidnapper though. So the way that it works is randomly the lights will turn off and randomly the kidnapper will show up. The kidnapper will look for any room where the lights are off and then he will try to lockpick the window of one of the rooms that are dark. So if you see a room that's dark, you always got to check the window to make sure that the killer wasn't just actively lockpicking that one. So you got to be careful. All right, let's see. I'm his neighbor. So we got Albert here. I'm his neighbor. I knocked on his door early this morning because I heard sounds of screaming and fighting. Oh yeah, we also have the internet that goes off randomly all the time, unfortunately. Let's take a quick look if there's any Tanner going around. How long is it going to take for us to die? Get your predictions. Are we going to make the first night? I am not sure. Yo, Tammy, thank you for the 47. I should be looking around. There's also this room here, which... we should turn on the light there, but there's no windows there, so you don't really need to worry about the kidnapper coming in through that one. 5 minutes. Wow, that's a lot of confidence right there. Yeah, Tanner is the doctor guy with the syringe that tries to stab you. And then the kidnapper is just a regular kidnapper, like in Welcome to the Game 1, pretty much. I really wonder, I've not looked yet at any trailer, nothing of Welcome to the Game 3. I'm just gonna be totally surprised whenever that comes out. Well, in 2 weeks from when we're recording this, probably way earlier when you're watching it. But like, I don't know if they're gonna keep working on it like they did on Dead Signal, maybe like a 2.0 patch, like a year after. Let's do this one. So, Albert here, we should figure out your phone. Albert Ewing. Let's search it. And copy paste it in there because we want to hack. So mainly we're going to be looking at phones as like the main. There we go. Is the most useful tool you can hack. There's also social media you can look at. So in this case, for example, we can go Albert Ewing and we can take a look at his social media if he has any. Maybe he doesn't have some. Ray was being a bitch again, so I laid down the law. Okay, well, that might actually be immediate evidence. Wait a minute. I haven't read the rest of the report. I should probably read that because that seems crazy. Let's see. What do we got here? His neighbor. I knocked on his door early this morning because I heard sounds of screaming and fighting. When he answered it, he was sweaty and red and it looked like there was a scratch on his neck. He was trying to hide from me. I asked him if everything was okay or should I call the police. He interrupted me there and said everything is perfectly fine and there was nothing to worry about. I tried asking what all the screaming was from and he said that it was private and nothing he wanted to share with me. Fingers crossed that this is just a one-time thing and I'm not stuck next to some psycho couple for the rest of my time in this neighborhood. Okay. Something, yeah, alright. This seems like hashtag traditional values, hashtag man of the house, hashtag honor and die husband. Okay, brother. That's going into the you're going to jail category. And we're gonna search Brown. I'm playing it like mega risky here and it's honestly making me so nervous. I'm so used to like the nightmare mode strats, having to grind that shit out forever. That not constantly checking the cameras is making me nervous, but like worst case we're gonna die. It's literally the first night. Come on now. Let's look. Maybe there's a... Is there a Tanner? Tanner? No Tanner yet. I'm quickly checking. I have a feeling the lights are gonna turn off. So, take a little bit of a look-see here. Come on. Open in your... No Tanner outside. That's very nice. Yeah, Tanner is gonna break in. Alright, let's see. So we got right here Albert Ewing, this guy. So we need his identification card. So we got that. So we can close this again. And then we have your thing. Search history. How to clear how to hit without bruising. Okay. Pictures. Jesus! Yeah, I don't think I need to read that. You're a sicko. We're gonna report this one immediately. So then, if you think somebody is guilty of something, you're gonna send it in the phone, and then if you collected the right evidence, it will count, otherwise you will still get a penalty for it. So yeah, we did that correctly. Any killers? Hopefully not. Let's look at the next one. We got Alfred Taylor. This is the wrong thing to search. I always start with the phone, because usually, like, it takes a long time to read the message. And usually you can see very quickly if somebody is guilty based on their phone history. So let's do that right now. So we still need 2 more reports. And I think it's until 4 a.m., right? Every time? Alright, who's this guy? Let's see. Pictures. Seems to be doing some kind of chill session. Let's see if he's got any sussy thing. Loan comparison. Calculate property prices. Carla, Robert. I need... Okay, so they're in debt. This might be something. We gotta quickly check around before we... Or we're not stabbed yet. Very nice. Let's see. Any lights that have turned off. And then we're gonna read this message. Okay, I gotta check the window on that one. So every time, 1 or 2 lights will turn off when the random timer ends. Okay, nothing. That's good, though. Because there's always a cooldown after the lights turn off. So it shouldn't be happening again immediately. So now we have some time to look at the information here. So we're like a detective. Our sister, I think, was like a cop that has been killed by a serial killer. And we're trying to figure out more information on this serial killer. But we're also just doing our job. We have set up like a kind of a rogue network of like we're a bit of a, what is it called again when somebody takes justice into their own hand? Vigilante, I think. It's no secret that Mr. Taylor's business is going down the gutter. For several years, he's been drawing from his savings to keep the place afloat, but there's been a rumor going around that he is financing his LIVESTREAM through criminal groups from whom he provides his shop as a hiding place. I don't know if that's true, but he's always been one to keep to himself and secretive about what he does in the little conversations I've had with the guy. Let's see. Robert, I need 2,000. 2,000? Are you serious? I gave you 650 last week and 500 the week before that. What are you gonna do with all that money? I'm deep in shit, Robert. Took out a loan, and if I don't pay it off by the end of the week, they're going to take the store for me. You've done enough for this place by now. You're giving up all your money for it. It is just not profitable. Just sell the shop and make a nice retirement for you and Carla. This place is my life. I've been doing it for 35 years. Okay, so he is desperate a little bit. What will happen to me? We will find a solution for this. 35 years I've known you. You've been working your nose to the grindstone. Okay, so it might be innocent. We're not really sure. You're right. Maybe you're right. This place is nothing but trouble at this point. Let's see the other one, Carla. I'm terribly sorry, but I have work to do. Yo, Kami, thank you for the 10 gifts. Thank you, thank you. Is there a guy? So there could be a guy walking around. It's really dark out here, as you can see. It's in the middle of the night. Not necessarily super sus. Let's check if he's got any criminal record or something. Alfred Taylor. Maybe there's something going on there. Maybe check. Nothing found. That scared the shit out of me. Alfred Taylor. Do we got some business? No business. Alright, then I'm just gonna say that he's... There seems to be no evidence of this, no? Search history? How does social media works? News? Calculate property prices? Loan comparison? Debit card, maybe he's got some sussy statements. Alfred Taylor. Could be. Let's see. All right, we need to go around again, I think. Well, maybe not. World Irish cream whiskey. Okay, well, I can literally not find anything. So if this guy's a criminal, he's really sneaky about it. I'm gonna shred this one. Let's see if that was right. That was right. So he was fine. There was just seemingly no evidence. Also, my power just turned off. So we're gonna be setting it again. Chocolate and flour. So far so good. One more report and we have completed our first day. Now on normal mode, which is the difficulty we are playing on right now, you have to survive 10 days in a row without dying a single time, which is absolutely insanity. Like, it's extremely hard, as you can see by the fact that only 0.9% of people have ever done that. So yeah. Very unlikely that'll happen on the first try here, but we're gonna give it our best shot. Let's see. Okay, so that one's done. Let's close. Let's get David Fobbs here. David Fobbs. Checking your thingos. Trying to move it a little bit so we have space for everything. I could have copied your... Let's see this first, though. Should have maybe checked. Oh, we got double. I gotta check the cameras real quick because there might be... Uh-oh. Where is this guy, man? He hasn't shown up at all yet. Let's see pictures. We have surfing, church history, Hawaii culture, Hawaii women, what to expect in Hawaii. This seems relatively innocent. But we're gonna read the message, maybe some sussy business. While I was giving my dogs an evening walk, I passed by David's house. I haven't seen him in upwards of 2 whole weeks, but before I turned down the street, I saw a black van with no windows pull up into his drive. I dropped him off, then peeled out of the driveway like a bat out of hell. It was dark by that point, but I think I saw bruises all up and down his arms and legs, and he looked like he had barely enough energy. He has been surfing for weeks, bro! Obviously, he's innocent. I mean, I guess we haven't checked everything, but... that would explain. It seems like he has a very strong alibi. Is everything turned on? Alright, so we're gonna try and shred this one, and then hopefully not get killed by a random kidnapper that shows up. Which, I'll explain how it works when it happens, or if it happens. Hopefully it doesn't. It did not happen. So, there's a chance, basically, if the lights are turned off as you end the night, you will die. Rest in peace. Now, I checked the lights, but what can happen is that as you're walking back to the computer, if the lights are still off, or if the lights turn off at that very moment, they will kill you. So yeah, that is a really unlucky thing that can happen. But hopefully it's never gonna happen today. Let's see, we're gonna check all the locks real quick. Gotta make sure that they're set to the right. You forgot the window, yeah, I didn't check it. So you wanna, basically, on like higher difficulties and later nights, if you have lights turned off at the start, the killer can, if the light is off and the window is open, the killer can like immediately get in and kill you. So you want to turn on the lights as fast as possible, because if the lights are turned on, even if the window is open, the killer will not come in to your house because he doesn't like light. He's like, I don't know, he's a reverse moth. Now, the one thing that you have to keep in mind, I think this is the case. I haven't done full testing on this. This light does not matter. The only thing you want to do is make sure that it turns on, that it's on at the start or at the end of a night, because if it's off at the end of a night, it will kill you as well, even though there's no window in there, which is a little weird. So yeah, just turn on the light once and it should be fine. Anyway, we got business. We got business. We got 40 bucks. So you can also spend money in this game on upgrades. Now these can be rootkit crack, so the phone crack, we can do that instantly. We can do instant searches, so the searches that we do take a bit of time, right? So for example, this search we can make instant. Now this is actually not very useful, and the main reason for that is that in order to use this, you need to find the I'll show you how this works. Let's get the report. We got Brandon here. So in order to use this, we first need to find his ID card. So we're gonna go mail, 40 to 45. Now, since we know his name, we don't have to fill in any other data because we can just scroll through here and then fill it in. So once you have the ID card, then over here you will be able to use your instant searches. So now I can click that and instantly get the IME whatever the hell IMEI. But it's obviously much faster to just fill in the name directly into there instead of having to find the ID card first, especially if someone is innocent. So yeah, we're probably not going to use that all the time, but anyway. We need to do rootkit now. Let's get this out of here. Bye-bye. Fill that in there. Let's check the cameras. I haven't really been checking the cameras very actively. Oh shit, I need to hack that. It disappeared? Did I mess something up? What happened? It canceled, like, in front of my face. As I stood up, it... Okay, well, apparently nothing happens. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, looks a little sus, maybe. Maybe not. Let's see. What do we got here? What is this guy's report? Oh, this is the wrong phone. We hacked it twice. Wait, how did I do that? Did I use an insta-hack? I used one of my insta-hacks by accident while I was standing up. I didn't realize that happened. That explains. I was on the job fixing up Mr. Brandon Simpson's PC that he had brought in the day before. He specifically asked us to delete any files on his computer as they were work-related. Not to delete, sorry. When we booted up the PC, there were many folders containing pictures of battered and bruised, abused-looking women in them. Brandon runs a modeling agency, but the photos were all poor quality and looked like they could have been taken secretly. It could be something serious, but Brandon is well respected, and I've never seen him as anything but a successful businessman. You'd think if Brandon had any malicious intent, he would have removed the photos before bringing the PC into our shop. So I'm really not sure what to do here. Okay, seems like a very uncomfortable situation that we are going to be investigating here. Let's see. So let's look at the search history. How to make a good logo for a company. How to delete data from PC remotely. Are computer repair shops able to see your data? Can the police restore photos and videos you deleted on your phone? Snuff films is crazy. Real snuff movies. What the fuck? Okay, that went from bad to worse. I'm gonna say that just these two alone should be more than enough. Snuff films and real snuff movies should be more than enough to report this person, right? That's because we're not here to like convict them fully. We're here to just get enough data to make them sus, which that was indeed enough. So yeah, there might, so on later nights, I think you're gonna have to, we gotta check around because I might be there otherwise. You're gonna have to get more and more evidence per report. Right now we only need 2. So when those guys show up later, we're gonna have to do more thorough investigations. But right now, we don't really have to worry. What is that? That's like a movie where someone gets murdered. So this is Dunzo. Let's get the next one. Starla Martin, I know you. You sniff gas for a living, and you're immediately guilty. I know this one. This one always fucks me up because the report on this one is absolutely insane. I think we're gonna probably fuck it up again, but we're gonna try our best. Blonde. This lady burns down. She's like a pyromaniac. I remember because it's one of the hardest reports in the entire game. This one right here. Let's see. We're gonna insta search you. We're gonna fill you in the rootkit. I'm gonna hack that thing. That almost went wrong. There you go. Yeah, she burns down buildings, but it's really hard to find. So basically, this is gonna show us here. We're gonna have to check again because there might be a killer. Because the lights haven't turned off yet. We should read the message first so you can get the gist of what this person is going to be suspected of. Oh, there we go. Lights just turned off. That's actually perfect. If you see it just turn off, you know you get the maximum amount of time for safety. But you do have to recheck, right? Because 2 lights could have turned off at once, so we have to recheck if there's not any other light that also turned off at the same time. There you go. Very, very important. Otherwise, you're gonna get into a lot of trouble. Nice. Can the windows unlock randomly? So, the lights will randomly turn off. If the lights are off, and the killer's timer runs out. So there's like multiple timers happening in the background of the killer's like giving you some safe space and then attacking, or they try to attack if you weren't in the, like if you haven't defended yourself against them. So if the lights are off and the killer tries to attack, he will look for rooms that have no lights, and then he will try to unlock the window in those rooms. So as long as you keep the lights off, the killer can't come in. I think I know who set the fire to that house where that poor family of 4, the one with the twin babies died, where the twin babies died. Okay, I live across from that house, so 2 months before the fire, when it was being sold, I saw that family shake hands with a real estate agent, the one whose face is plastered on a few of the for sale houses around here. She has a dark Fonda Civil, and has a fondness for the home too, because I swear she had been driving by the house maybe once a week, just cruising by. For what? No idea. Night of the fire, I see the same car again, parked out front. I look around, but I can't see if anyone's inside the car. I take a quick glance at the house across the street and don't notice anything out of the ordinary either, and go to bed. Then boom, a few hours later, I wake up to the sound of fire trucks and police galore, and that dark Fonda Civil, yeah, nowhere to be seen. Alright, so let's see. Search history, storage unit, gas station near me, best place to buy gas. Now that's pretty sus. Pictures of burned down buildings. That's pretty sus. But like the thing with this one is that there is really sussy shit happening, but it's hard to find the exact things the game wants you to report. So let's read sister. Hey, it was nice to see you today. But by the way, my lighter is missing. Did you take it? What? Why would I take your lighter? Haha. Lol to know, mom's convinced you nabbed it. It's okay if you did. Just buy me a new one soon. Can't smoke without one. Mom? Separated from Ryan already? Another marriage down the drain? What was it this time? Do you seriously not have something better to do? Maybe ruin Ophelia's life or step on some flowers? How the hell did you find out anyway? I spoke to Ryan last night. He's devastated, convinced you're cheating on me because he found something about a storage space. It is a storage space. The man's just a fucking idiot. Good riddance. Storage space for what? If I find out it is your way of restarting your little gas collection, I'll put you in a psych ward myself. And we're back to threats. Empty threats. I'm a grown woman, completely independent from you. Do the world a favor and mind your own business for once. Your business became mine when you decided to set that house on fire so many years ago. You may have convinced the world that it was a one-off, but I raised you. What? Okay, okay, now we're talking. Wait a minute. I'm gonna check the house real quick because there's a light off again. Okay, we're gonna check the windows here, but we quickly need to check the other ones to see if anything is locked or anything else is also dark. Did you just run away? Okay, it's still locked. Alright, we lived though. We lived. We gotta check this. The planes are flying over left and right. Okay, that's still locked. Tanner is on the cameras. Yeah, he will show up more and more as the nights go on. Right now we're still alive, which is honestly better than I could have expected. Alright, let's see. So that might have been something. That might be something. Let's quickly see. There's a lot you don't know about me, Mom, and it's gonna stay that way. Go traumatize your golden child a little more and leave me the fuck alone. That is very suspicious. This might be so... I mean, this is just an insinuation, right? There's no proof in this. Let's go look up your debit receipts, because if you bought a bunch of gas recently, that should be suspicious, no? Pump 1, so you just got some gas. Gas canisters, 3 gas canisters of 5 gallon. If that's not a fucking suspicious thing when other people suspect her of being a pyromaniac, like, come on now. That's gotta be right, no? So let's see, maybe a police record. Police record on October. Okay, here we got something. So the reason I'm constantly checking I'll explain this more right now. Let's just read this. On October 8th, a home belonging to Gerald Holmes was set on fire. Approximately an hour after the arrival of the firefighters, authorities found suspect Martin sitting in a car with an empty gas canister. The fire resulted in no deaths as the home was empty at the time, but due to suspicious behavior, the suspect was apprehended. Arresting cops noted that Martin was very apologetic and in near tears, claiming this was an accident. So, her buying a bunch of gas and previously being in a police report where she was near a burning building with an empty gas canister, I would say this is a closed, shut case. Like, if the search history of a guy searching snuff films is enough to, like, be a report, this should be enough, right? So let's try. I tried the receipt last time and it didn't work. How do you remember this? Are you fucking absolute omniscient, powerful chatter? I'm gonna check the house again. I mean, if I did that last time and it didn't work, then we should try something else. You just watched the video. That's the beauty of YouTube, I guess. I see. Dude, time traveler. Alright, let's see. Thank you, chatter. So then we're gonna leave this one. So the receipt doesn't work. Okay, well that's insane, because that's a... Okay. Let's see, Ryan. Babe, relax. Just wait before you do anything drastic. So then I'm gonna try, instead of the receipt, which seems crazy, I guess I'll try the mom saying that she previously burned down a house. I feel like your parents saying that you burned down a house should be pretty... Your parents saying that you burned down a house, plus... you previously being in a police report should be enough. And if this is not enough, then this, I mean, once again goes to show that this is the most insane report of all time. Let's try this. Let's see. We did it! We did it! Alright, it worked. It worked. That's really good. That one always gets me. So the police report and the mom's text was enough. Now, if she shows up later... it's gonna be a problem, because then you have to have more than 2 reports. But that's awesome. That's good to know. Thanks, chatter. Alright, let's check the next one. Oh, the power is off, motherfucker. Let's see what this one is. Unknown. I've noticed strange man following a young woman around. Okay, that's gonna be sus for sure. We'll see, though. Maybe it's not. I'm gonna have to turn the Wi-Fi back on so we can do stuff. We need 7 to skip the next day, by the way. It's ridiculous. Alright, nobody here yet. You can't run in this game, by the way, in case you're wondering why I'm walking so insanely slow. This is the way it is. Let me go. E-Link. No TP-Link, it's E-Link. Tanner can't show up in your hallway here, which he hasn't done that yet. Hopefully he does it at some point. Yo, Moomy, thank you for the gifty. Thank you. Alright, let's see. So we have... I've noticed a strange man following a young woman around for the past week. Call it coincidence, but this guy is always out walking really late around the neighborhood. It looks like he has one of those fit watches that tracks how many steps you take per day. I know it reminds you when you haven't met your exercise quota. Could be why he's walking out when most people are in sight for the night. The woman I saw last night entered her home and the man was waiting in the distance, jogging in place, talking into his watch. Reminded me of one of those secret agent spy movies, except when he talked into his watch, the whole idea of that being cool looked so dumb. I know these things have a ton of features, but the timing was weird. It felt like he was taking notes on the woman's action. We're gonna look around real quick, because somebody just knocked on my window, which is kind of freaking me out! Okay. Yeah, I'm just gathering sticks from the park for my fire pit, guys. It's not suspicious, I promise. I don't know why he's talking into his watch, though. Maybe he's taking notes. Yo, Trish Green, thank you for the 5 gifties. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we're gonna see. Okay, everything is locked. We're in pretty good spot right now. Alright. You're gone. You're gone. So we need to find this person. So we're gonna go male, red hair, blue eyes, 6. So we're gonna go like wide around, and then we're gonna go Age 35 to 50. Now, unfortunately, sometimes the witness reports can be wrong, which is really annoying. So then you have to readjust and widen the search range. Jimmy Shaw was literally one person here. Oh yeah, you're pretty much insanely sus, I remember, I think. Let's see. No Tanner yet, huh? That's weird. Oh god. Whew, almost filled it. That's creepy. What is that? What is that? How to make up with your girlfriend. Where to buy dark clothing near me. How to get back with your girlfriend. How to be discreet. Potential target. What the sussiest fucking contact list the world has ever seen. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, that should be like, I don't even have to look at the conversation. Come on now. Victim number 1. Wait, was Tanner there? Am I dead? I didn't see Tanner. Uh-oh. Rest in peace, gamers. Well, it's gotta be potential target. And, like, Victor, probably. But let's look at those messages. Uh-oh. Well, it is what it is. Potential target. Be careful, sweetheart. It's dangerous walking alone. Who is this? I don't. Stay the fuck away from me, you sicko. Yep, that seems a clear-cut case. Dude, I had one that went quiet after 11. Okay, alright. I don't think we need to know anymore. I think this is a clear go-to-jail situation. Get out of here. Bye-bye. You can... It's devastating that you sometimes can still be wrong. Okay, we're good, we're good. 3 out of 7. How much do we need for the, like... Because there's a difference between the early end quota and the just general quota. 4 total? Or... So we're done. We're done right now with the general quota. So we will survive, or we will live if we make it to the end. I was babysitting my 9-year-old niece recently. Okay, here we go. The Tanner, you fucking freak. And in her excitement to go to the park, she ran out of the house without me. I grabbed my things and immediately ran after her, but I couldn't find her. And so it seemed like forever. I found her hiding in the park. I was fuming mad, but she ran up to me, crying she had said something about a strange man attacking a lady in a car. I tried to calm her down to figure out what happened. She said a lady was moving really slow, and the man punched her leg with an orange thing. Then he looked up and saw my niece and said, "Everything's going to be alright, little girl," after which she ran out of there and found me, thinking it was probably some kind of some kids fooling around in the back seat. I asked my niece where she saw this happen. She took me over to one of the parking lots, but said the car was gone. Very, very sus. We're gonna have to check again, because we're just playing it chill right now. Since we already have the quota, we're just gonna focus on staying alive. Staying alive. Let's see. This might be nothing. Alright, so we need to find you first. So we got black, we got brown, we got male, 15 to 20, very young. We got height is similar range, weight is much lower. Let's send it. What do we get? We have 2 targets. So sometimes you get multiple hits. Let's see. So we need to, I guess, figure out which one of these matches the most the description. So let's see. This one is very more similar to the weight. Brown, age 19, both 19. 5'10", 6'1". Fuck. That's all the same, kind of. That's annoying. That's annoying. We're gonna have to check. I'm just gonna check the lights again, because the lights didn't go off last time we were around. So it could be killer. Tanner is kind of ignored. Tanner's ignoring us. Just one light off that time. That's fine. We got lock. And we got lock, so we're good. Okay, so we're just gonna go with Ronald first. We'll see if that's right. We're gonna put this down a little bit, why not? Oh, fuck. Okay, let's see pictures. I don't know. Ah! Fuck me, man! I forgot that he does that every time I play this game again. Arts and Crafts Store, CPR, babysitting tips for autistic children, safe activities for kids, how to administer epinephrine pen. Ah, it was an EpiPen? Is that what happened? I don't know why I'm checking again. Didn't he say he hit him with it? Are EpiPens orange? I don't know what they look like, really. I mean, I'm assuming it's like a needle. Orange tip. Yes? Oh, shit. Then that's gotta be it then, huh? Donut. So once you know... Help Abby, got stung by a bee, what do I do? Orange end goes against... Okay, yep, you're innocent. I see. We figured it out. Damn, big brain. Big brain got stuck by a bee. Stung by a bee. So EpiPen is like, just if you're going into like a allergic shock, right? You have to take it. Poor kid. Oh! There you go. I should get some rest. 9-3. We did it. Alright, 9-3. Really good. I mean, we're still not even remotely close to beating the game, but for a first run, it's pretty clean. Alright, so we're gonna focus. We're gonna do, like, nightmare mode strats here real quick, even though we probably don't have to. What the fuck? Why did the door close in my face? We're turning on lights first, and then we're focusing on closing the windows. Alright, there we go. Now we gotta close. So now the kidnapper can't do anything until the lights turn off again. Synthetic adrenaline. That's locked. I think that's locked too. Let's open the closet door. Sure, why not? Tanner can be in there sometimes. See, this is also turned off. Gotta make sure to turn it back on. Don't want to get wrecked by that. Should be fine. Yeah, no Tanner in 2 days. It's actually kind of wild. Bro, what is with these doors? Why are they smacking in my face? For real, dude. I probably already checked this one, but... Alright, we're good. Everything has been checked, so we should be safe for a little bit. Until the lights turn off again. So let's see. How many do we need now? We need 7 again and 3 for the just regular quota. Let's go check it. Sylvia Osborne. Let's go do the sim. Boom. We're going rootkit crack mode. Check cameras. He's got to come by today. Alright, what did you do? Let's check pictures real quick. Is anybody sus? What is this? Little sus. Common interrogation length to break somebody? That's kind of fucked. Sylvia asked me to come over and check out her water pump in the garage. Apparently, the reason her grass has been less than ideal was that the unit was leaking and the irrigation system was suffering. But alas, the reason I'm concerned is while I was rethreading the galvanized piping. I heard muffled sounds coming from her attic. The stairwell wasn't too far away from the pump, maybe 12 feet at most. I myself turned our attic into a recreation center for the boys, so I thought perhaps she'd left the TV on up there. But when I stepped over to investigate, Sylvia came back in with some lemonade. Her mood changed when she saw me standing beside the stairs. For the rest of the time that I was there, she just hovered between me and the stairs. She didn't say thanks either. Huh? Susso? Pressure points for death by 1,000 cuts? Fear processors of the brain? Using trauma effectively for memory loss? Bah! Bah! Sussy. Auto Haven Plaza, Emerald. I got referred. I'd love to help. Before we continue, I need to lay out the major issues. Once you send your man here, the process has begun. Attempting to stop in the middle. It will be excessive. Blah, 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 blah. What the fuck? What is all this, man? This seems highly sus. That is so long. Good lord. It's literally like a brainwashing operation. Yikes! Too long, didn't read. Okay. Very good, we found the lights. So then we should... I think this is already enough. Those search results are probably fine. That seems insane. Like, come on now. Can't search those. What the hell? It did also say something about, like... Right? Door not checked. Yes. Oh, sorry. So I stopped checking when... I mean, maybe. I stopped checking when I found 2 lights, because the maximum lights they can turn off at once is 2. So if you found 2 lights that are off, you know you're fine. Alright, this should be fine, so we just need to find you. Sylvia Osborne. Brown. Female. We don't know shit else, so we're just gonna have to find you, I guess. In this list somewhere. Sylvia Osborne. I don't really know. You're doing some, like, cult business. But, get out of here. You're sussy as fuck. That was right. We got Pat Medina. Sorry, I'm like giga paranoid right now. I'm trying. I should buy more, the Insta cracks are just not. Yeah. Well. We got some incel business. I need to check again. I'm scared, man. Oh! Perfect timing! No, don't do that. I haven't read the game is... It's like the balance in the game is completely out of whack, I gotta be honest with you here. Like... You just simply have barely enough time to read anything. And just get the regular quota, let alone the early night quota. So, like, you can't really read everything all the time, unfortunately. But... I went out with my brother to the Golden Apple. And he got really Sorry, I'm checking again, because it could be here. And he got real friendly with the women he met there. I kept an eye on Pat because he gets a little wild when he gets some booze in him. They were having a blast on the dance floor together. Pat was showing me a side of him I never saw before, spinning the woman around, going for dips, the whole lot. Would have assumed he was a pro if I didn't know. She came back to the bar to take a break and told Pat she wanted to go outside for some fresh air. Pat took her outside and I watched them talk and smoke a cigarette. When he came back, he said the woman went home in a taxi, but I didn't see anyone pull up through the front window. Pat was flexing his hand a lot as if he heard it. I asked him what happened and to his hand, and he said it was from some work thing and the dancing must have irritated it. He left pretty quickly after that. I don't know what happened, but it's not like I was going to judge him for leaving to try and get some. This is a different phone. I was about to say, what the fuck? Search history? Pickup artist? Yeah, I think we've seen enough. Yeah. We just need this ID card. Red and green. Red, green. That's like the most unique combination. What the fuck? Alright, get out of here. You're sussy as fuck. Ring, ring. Ah! Fucking trampoline ass. Holy. It's a piece of crap. Okay. He brought his trampoline. Alright, we did it. We need one more for sure, and then bonus. I saw this guy walking. Let's see. Male. Black. Brown. 6'95". Male and age between 45 and 55. Search that thing. Don't kill me, you fucker. We got Abraham as the only target. But imagine you could... Ow! He's here! Tanner is here. Tanner is here! Bro, how has he not walked a single time? How am I not dead? I'm kind of impressed right now. I mean, we got real lucky with Tanner so far. Did he ever do an update for this game? Has he balanced the game differently? I'm seeing October 2025. There was an update. That's like a long time ago. I mean, less long than I would have expected though, but anyway. Let's see, this guy, what is he doing? Well, Jesus Christ, that's a lady in a trunk, man. Oh, we need 3 now. Wait, what? Oh shit, there he is! Get out of here, man! Yeah, first time. There he is. Tanner, Tanner, Tanner. And there we have the light. Very nice. Oh, the double. The double killer. Juke. Owl strats actually worked. Yup. Definitely. Alright. Okay. Okay. We're alive for now. Let's see. I saw this guy walking with these 2 girls in his arms around both of them, but not in a casual ladies' man type of way that's relaxed, more of a tighter hold, like he didn't want them to go too far away from him. As I got close enough, I said hello in passing. He answered, but when one of the girls responded, he scorned her. I turned around confused about what just happened, and the girls looked back at me with this freaked out face. This only seemed to make him more angry as he pulled them tighter and began walking faster down the road. I've known plenty of guys that are overly protective of their girlfriends, but a simple hello shouldn't even be a blip on their protective radar. Even more so when you're lucky enough to have scored with 2 girls and they're both smoking hot. The guy was too big for me even to consider saying something, but I didn't like the way he was treating those girls. Search history. I love death. Is that wrong? Brutality videos. Alright, bro. Alright, bro. That was 3 information. That should be good, right? Did I fuck it up? Nope. Still good. Sadism could also be. Yeah, we didn't really get to fully see what he was all about. But it seemed largely fucked up. That's my favorite game from Adam. So far, definitely Welcome to the Game 2. I think that's still the best one. I think Dead Signal is really good too. I think Dead Signal casually is actually really fun. like normal mode and that signal might be the most balanced, the fuck? One of these games has ever been. Normal mode, I don't know. Normal mode's still pretty difficult. I think the Scrutinized has the worst balance, because like casual mode is like almost too easy, and then normal mode is just literally borderline impossible, and there's like no in between. So that's a bit of a shame. We're gonna go brown. Can I reset this? There we go. Brown, brown, female. We have a name, Cassandra Rodriguez. I think Welcome to the Game 2 is, like, in all regards the best, though. Because I think Welcome to the Game 2 normal mode is also extremely fair. Like, an extremely fair difficulty. Once you know how the game works. I think the reason that that one is harder for most people is because it is... there's a lot more going on. But, like, the way to actually win a game of Welcome to the Game 2... is relatively straightforward. I kind of did so when we played it, right? I played Welcome to the Game 2 recently to prepare for Welcome to the Game 3. We only did normal mode. Hey, there he is! Nice! Normal mode so far. But I already kind of talked about strategies, so yeah, he's in the closet now. Don't open the closet, he will kill you. So if you want to get like a bit of a guide, you should watch my playthrough of Welcome to the Game 2. I could do like a more straightforward guide where I like fully focus on explaining exactly how every mechanic works, but I was kind of already doing that, so if you just watch the previous video I made, you should be able to beat Welcome to the Game 2 relatively easily. Alright, we got Cassandra here. Let's see what you're up to. So you're in the closet now, so that means he can't be on the cameras. So we can just do our business right now. I don't know what you're sus of, but we're gonna see right here. Pictures, we got a doggy. Search history, clothing trends. What's the statute of limitations of grievous? Oh, I remember this! This was like a blackmail situation or something. Like, there are two models and like one of them gets accidentally pushed down the stage and hurts themselves, and then the person that got pushed down the stage uses that to like blackmail this person for the rest of her life. I think that's what's happening here. Mrs. Rosewald. Payment for the month is sent, Mrs. Rosewald. It's the least you could do after what happened back then. That was an accident back then, believe me. I didn't mean to hurt you. Stop lying! I would have won that contest if you hadn't pushed me off that fucking platform. You destroyed my life. You put me in a wheelchair. You spiteful. Stop saying it was a mistake. The glory, the life you should have, you have should be mine. And you shouldn't forget that between all your pseudo good deeds. Where's my money? I'm working on it. Just say your 50 minutes of fame are up. So I don't know how to deal with this one. I don't know if this is like an innocent or guilty situation. It's sometimes really... I think the main issue, sometimes it's hard in this game to know if somebody's guilty or innocent, is that there's like a wild... there's no consistency between the reports. Sometimes someone does something very innocent, but it ends them up being guilty. And sometimes someone does something really somewhat bad, but then it ends up being innocent. I'm quickly checking my notes, if this one is in there. I think this one is in the... Is it in the guilty category? I'm searching right now. Because... Oh, fuck. It's not on the... Ah, don't kill me. Don't kill me. I'm searching this notepad real quick that I have with all the things. I see the name here, but it has nothing next to it. Okay, well, now I don't know what my notes mean. Because it just has the name here, but I don't know what the name means. Does that mean they're guilty or are they innocent? I don't know. Well, fuck me, I guess. Should have made better notes. I'm assuming that means they're innocent, because why else would I just put the name there? So I guess we could shred. The problem now is that we don't really have any incentive to make a call on this. Which is kind of the problem, one of the problems in this game, is that there's not really many upgrades you can buy that are significant. So there's not a big incentive for the player to try and... So here, every time you do 2 quotas, you get money. that you can spend on upgrades, but there's just not many good upgrades. So you're not really pushing yourself to get this money. And like, we're 2 hours away from beating this night, and we need 4 more reports to be able to finish it. And it starts at 10, so we've spent 2/3 of the night for 3 reports. So the chance of us getting all of the 4 different reports is very low. And we can only make 5 mistakes across every night combined. So the mistakes right now are really punishing. Oh! At least just making sure we're all still awake. Mission successful! Oh shit. The way he waves. He's having a great time, this guy. He's having so much fun. Holy. Please, sir. Be kind. I mean, we can just investigate this a little bit more, you know? So yeah, they did do something, but like, you don't know if this is innocent or guilty. That's the real question. Like, we could throw this in there. Mrs. Kennedy? Hello, I'd like to make an appointment. This is like some hairy pictures. So yeah, now I don't know. This is a really tough case. Social spy. Maybe she's been planning something to like do. Cassandra Rodriguez. Alright, I can't fucking type. I'd say innocent, yeah, but we got... She doesn't know the gift, it's much more... Police report? If there was a... Oh, if there was a police report on that. It could be... Hey, he's back! Look at this guy, hanging out in our closet. He's like, Pride Month's over, time to go back into the closet. Sir, it's okay. You can get out of there. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Let's check your debit. I don't know if we're gonna... There's a police record. Police record might have something. Cassandra Rodriguez. No police record. I mean, it's gotta be innocent then, right? Like, let's just try it. Let's try it. If it's wrong, then it's wrong. I mean, it just seems like there's not enough. It was right. Nice. We got a little bit of money. Very nice. I mean, it seemed like that was the most likely case. We need to reset our thing. So the blackmail. And that also means I probably understand what my notes mean now. If there's nothing next to it, it means they're innocent. If it says is guilty next to them, that means they're guilty. Who would have thought? So once we want to try hard again, we can full on go notes mode, which is pretty much how you have to, like, you can't really beat this. I mean, maybe you can, but like, you have to be real fucking clean with it. Oh, the lights turned off just now. Actually, perfect timing. I remember when I wanted to open the closet for no reason. I'm checking if there's any, like, second light that turned off? I guess not. I guess it's just the one. That's fine. Alright, should be done so. We got 50 minutes. Let's see what this report is. I was coming down, making my way downtown. Was coming down from the roof of my house after cleaning the gutters when I saw a few houses down that what looked like to be 2 people fighting with knives while another man with a camera filmed it. The whole thing seemed very fast-paced, like it was a real fight. Almost lost my balance and fell trying to get a better look. I waited for the police to come thinking it was a real fight. They would be on their way. They never showed up, and now I have my doubts that I allowed some fucked up snuff film to get made in front of me. This seems like the most innocent shit ever. They're gonna make a snuff film in the middle of a suburban neighborhood? You fucking moron. Obviously not. But who knows? Maybe he's onto something. No Tanner. Tanner's still in there somewhere, maybe. I don't know. He's just a concerned citizen. Okay. Let's see. Do I have this? Do I have stuff like this? I'm actually curious. I don't have this one. I don't have this one. This is actually good. This would be new notes if we can find it. So we gotta go fill this in then. Ow! That must mean there's a Tanner. Oh my god, it actually worked! What the hell? Who would have thought? Tanner's real. Wow. Dude, I love confirmation bias. This is how it happens. There's still to this day like guides out there that are like about Welcome to the Game 2 that say like all kinds of wild shit about like the sound effects in that game, even though none of them mean anything except the lockpicking noise. It's beautiful. Brown, blue, brown, blue. We're not gonna make this, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, the time is already the time of finding this report is long gone because in 4 minutes this is over. Can you get killed by the kidnapper for lights being off at the end of a night like this? Maybe, I don't know. Night 4. Dude, that's actually this is a really good run. Like, actually kind of sick. Night 4, first try. That's awesome. I mean, as I said, it's only halfway. Because the full night, or the full game, is 10 nights, which is crazy. Lights can turn off after 3:30 a.m. Is that a new thing? That's actually smart if that's the case. Gotta check those locks. I mean, dying is to be expected, so surviving is the exception. Alright, we should be good now. Check the light in here as well. It's already fine. Should really get better barricades for the windows or something. Alright, let's see it. We got, I was walking my dog. Walking my dog. I was walking my dog. I think I saw this one. I was walking. Nope, I don't have this. While I was walking, that's a different one. That's a different report. So we're gonna have to find this one the hard way. Blonde. Just one tiny unlucky situation. It was owl. It's gotta mean something. It didn't. How could it be? Female. What the hell? Are you telling me it's all fake? All the lies I've been told? Come on, you bitch. You're freaking me out. We got two. We got Pamela. And we got... I think it's you. But I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. Okay, we're gonna rootkit. Rootkit, we gotta get some more insta-hacks here, probably. Don't give me the triples. That's honestly fine. You're making me kind of nervous, I gotta be honest here. I'm checking. Chairs, thank you for the 17. No. No friend in the closet. Alright, let's see. I was walking my dog and overheard a conversation between an older woman and a teenage boy. She told him she had a cat at home, and if he came with her, she'd see about giving him a job as a pet sitter. She gave the boy a piece of paper, and the boy rode off on his bike. Honestly, the woman seemed creepy. She had a stare and a grimace. I just can't get out of my mind. I saw where she lives, and the place is kind of run down. The paint on the house is chipping, and the grass is overgrown. It just screams spooky. That's a cat. Cat. So we might be in the right spot. Are you literally just a grandma? How to unlock phone, how to retrieve browser history. Is my husband unfaithful? So far, no verdict has been made. What do you mean? You're scaring me. I've been a horrible sister to you. What's wrong? Are you okay? It's time I confessed. Do you remember when I drove Dennis home from the steamer's tap house that weekend in February? Well, that seems like a whole lot of text about screwing your husband. If I were to guess, based on where this is going. Holy wall. Alright, then she's definitely innocent, seems. She's been cheated on. I ain't reading all that. I'm sorry that happened to you or whatever. Alright, well, we're gonna shred you immediately then. Wait, what does this have to do with a dog sitter, though? Or with a cat sitter? Maybe it's literally just because they're alone now. They need to have like a genuine cat sitter. They're innocent, right? They gotta be. Yeah. Cynthia Collins? I mean, if it wasn't the person, it was innocent. So I was walking my dog, right? That was the note. Let's write it down real quick. I'm gonna make notes again. I'm writing. I was walking my dog. That was Pamela something. Pamela O'Neill or something. Innocent. There we go. I was out walking. Oh shit, sorry, a different one. I was out walking. Was it out walking my dog? Oh, maybe that's why I couldn't find it. Because I wrote that down wrong previously? I don't know. Whatever. Alright, new report found though. Let's check all this stuff now, because I really feel like killer's gotta be here. So we need to get 4 reports now though, so we do gotta lock in a little bit. Making sure that we get enough reports to survive. Dude, if we can get the night 5, that'd be incredible. That is spooky right there. Okay, only 1 light off. That's fine. Alright, we got Cynthia Collins. I saw Miss Collins at the grocery store, but I wasn't sure it was her until I got close. Let's fill that in. Cynthia Collins. Let's see if she's got any sussy business. There's also just like a chance that the Tanner shows up and does stuff that you can't avoid. I think he just kills you. Sometimes he just doesn't want to leave. He's just decided that your time is now, and then you just die. Pictures? Okay. That's a knife. That's gonna go straight into the evidence category. How to get blood out of a carpet. Get a hacksaw cut through bone. Pig farms near me. Sus. Tanner, get out of here. I got business. Little Sasaurus, thank you for the 23. You're sus too. I love that Tanner is literally like swipe or no swiping. He gets scared away by the light. Alright, well clearly you're mega sus. So we're gonna search you now. Reset this thing. Female. Blonde. A blue. Didn't I already find this one just now? And I literally just reset it for no reason? Or what? Yes. My bad. I don't think he can be here again already. So then this is it, right? Obviously, you killed somebody. You killed somebody. You killed... I don't know who you killed, but you killed somebody. So get the fuck out of here. You're reported. Reported to the coppers. Yup, there we go. Alright, we need 2 more. Carl Crumb. Let's type it. Hey, we do need to check after this search here. We should also buy more Insta-root kit. What? What? Was that bugged? Where was it? I don't know, whatever. I've never seen that before. I got it though. Two-factor authentication. Oh, man. So the way that Tanner works, by the way, I haven't really explained yet, is that if you click anything on the computer, he has a chance to spawn, and this chance goes up the longer the game goes on. So every time I'm like ready to read something, you need to make sure that if you have clicked before this, you check the cameras, then you take your time to read stuff, and then you're gonna click stuff. So you click things in short bursts, you check the camera, and then as you're reading, you need to make sure that you've checked the camera, because if you don't, then goodbye. That's why I can't watch anybody else play this game, because I get so insanely nervous watching anybody else play this game, because nobody understands actually how the game works, which is like not their fault, because they didn't speedrun it. Alright, you're a criminal, obviously. I need another evidence, though. Because they never do it that way. So they just like, they'll be reading like a bunch of stuff as they just like click through a ton of text, and I'm just like, oh my god, you're so like dying. Like 50% of the time when you get up from this computer, it'd kill you. And if it doesn't happen, it's just like, it freaks me out. Alright, fuck. Alright. This seems like a... So we're not even really reading the text necessarily. King Kong. Locks. You want to throw a pizza party? I know you're pissed about the Croatians, but I've got a bunch of homegrown muffins. Are you... Is this some kind of code? Are they talking in code right now? I think they are. How do we find more information here? Favorite chips flavor? Oh god, I gotta check the house again. I'm kind of taking it slow because we only need 2 more and we got like 4 more hours. Hey, there we go. We haven't seen the kidnapper yet, as he's like at the window. Come on, don't kill me. I like spicy stuff, spicy chippies. Locked. Locked. So I think this is gonna be a tough one here. Unless we can do one of the coded messages. Or maybe we can do... On my morning walk, I found a bunch of women's shoes and underwear spilling out of Carl's trash can? What the fuck, dude? You weirdo. Alright, we're gonna go gray... brown male, obviously, because you're Carl. Carl Crumb, go in there. Bro, I'm so nervous right now. Then what else do we need? We need, like, police, I guess? Maybe? Maybe he's got some police record. That would be nice and easy. Oh, he's got something! Oh, there we go! Nice. Dodged. It's almost always... It's almost always the police record. Isn't it almost... If they have a previous police report, it's almost always included in the report. Let's try that. Let's try that as a test here. I didn't even read it. I don't need to read it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Send it to the cops. Let's see if that works. That did work! Nice. I don't know why I'm checking again. Ow! Nothing. Alright, we need 1 more. 1 single more. And then we are okay. Tanner's been actually much more active, but we have survived them many times already. Okay, so you're out of here. You're out of here. We got Rosani Abedi. Rosanna, sorry. Rosanna Abedi. Let's fill that in. I'm checking again. I might use an Instacrack for this. Fuck that, man. Aren't you evil or something? I remember you're kind of annoying. Sorry, I gotta check. So, yeah. This is also, like, the thing with these games is that you gotta respect the fuck out of the killers. Like, really, you gotta be getting up and, like, checking the house, like, all the time. Which people always underestimate how much you have to do that. So, that's why so few people actually beat it. What is that? Where to buy a fake ID? How to secretly monitor someone else's text? How to kill somebody and get away with it? I was reading, I was like, that seems pretty suspicious. And then I see that one. That's great. I think Queso fell in, like, Queso really understood the... He was doing well getting the reports. I think he just didn't understand the clicking. The clicking with Tanner is, like, such a vital mechanic you need to understand. And, wait, was there somebody? And also the... Like, just how often you have to check. Most intimate ways to murder. How to kill your ex-boyfriend. Alright, minimum sentence for murder. I think we're done here. I think we can leave. And fill this one in now. That is the most suspicious search history that's ever existed. I gotta check again. Like, you kind of... The way you win this game... Like, this is different from speedrunning. In speedrunning, you kind of just need to know everything and, like, really quickly fill stuff in. Like, you don't have time to read anything. You just need to have, like, everything in notes on the side so that you can fill it in instantly. But you can beat it without that, but you just need to make sure not to go for the quota. Like, you can't end the night early if you want to do it that way. So right now, we have... That should be right. We have the 4 reports, and then from here on out, it's just bonus, and we're gonna play it even more safe than before, because there is really no world in which we're gonna make it to 10 reports. So we're just gonna play it giga safe. Should make sure that the rest of the lights didn't turn off. Okay, no other light turned off, so we're gonna check this lock here. Not unlocked. So we haven't seen the... We have been super on point with... Like, the thing is that with these games, all of these games, this kind of applies to every Reflex Studios games, is that there's so much RNG and random timers and things that can line up in different ways that if you don't expect and prepare for the worst possible combination of events, it will eventually happen and kill you, right? So you really gotta... this is Matt Walker. That's the thing. If you don't prepare for certain things to happen, then they will eventually kill you. And then you either adjust or you just pray to get lucky. Which is a valid strategy, by the way. Oh. Like Dead Signal. Yeah. I've been lurking a little bit because Ella Jazz has been trying to beat Dead Signal. Nightmare mode. And I think that's kind of an example. If you don't go super respect mode on the killers, I don't know, I don't think he's beaten it yet, but I think he will eventually get it just by sheer determination, because he's been grinding so hard. But you gotta like turbo respect, and then you gotta like line up the cards. It's hard to explain. Okay, this is fucking crazy. What the hell, man? What the fuck? Sorry, I gotta get the hell out of here. I'm just super respecting right now while I'm like kind of not super focused right now. Because obviously this guy's a criminal. And yeah, so the thing with that really fucks you up in a game like this. And for example, take Dead Signal, right? Dead Signal, if a killer shows up, you have around 20 to like 30 seconds to find them, or they will kill you. What does this mean? This means that you have to check for each killer every 20 seconds. Because if you don't, then they could turn up and kill you at any moment, right? Now, if you don't check for like 40 seconds, you would have the killer show up in the first, like... You see what I'm talking about? You have to prepare for the worst possible timer. Because as soon as you're done checking for the killer, and you sit down back at the computer, they could spawn at that very moment and then kill you after 20 seconds. Now, it's really unlikely that that happens, but it could happen. So that's why whenever you see me play Dead Signal, I look like an absolute paranoid psycho because I keep standing up and down from the computer like non-stop because I'm preparing for those short timers. Now, what makes you look so crazy is that 90% of the time nothing happens. But the one time you prevent yourself from dying saves the whole run, you know? So you have to stand up 100 times to save yourself once. Which is kind of... It's why they take so much, like... And I think the main thing that, like, make Nightmare Mode in Dead Signal so incredibly difficult... my power just turned off. Is that, the breather... The way you have to check for breather is just incredibly fucked. What the hell? You have to check the camera like every 20 seconds, which means that you can't do a full round through all the cameras and then go back to the breather. You have to, like, what I did is like go forward halfway, go back, then go back the other way, go back. You have to like ping pong back and forth between the breather camera. Because if you don't check it like every 30 seconds, you're gonna die at some point. Like, I mean, and that's the thing. You can not do that and then just get lucky and make it through the run. Which I'm not saying that that's not an achievement, by the way. If you make it through the run, it's already an achievement because, like, you still have prevented yourself from dying many times. How close are we to winning here? We're pretty close. I'm just yapping while we're playing it safe here. So I didn't click the computer there, so I didn't have to check again unless I accidentally clicked it, in which case I'm screwed. Which I think is just like such a important mindset for these games. And that's gonna like... I don't know if that's gonna come back in Welcome to the Game 3. Because I kind of like Welcome to the Game 2 in a way that that's not necessarily... It's not really the case in Welcome to the Game 2. Welcome to the Game 2 does a different difficulty. It has so many different killers that you really have to know all of them and do the specific things to counter all of the specific killers. Rather than it like being this... I think Scrutinized is the worst one of these, where you, like, this is now the ideal gameplay. The ideal gameplay in this situation is to just never sit down at the computer anymore, because there's no point for me to sit at the computer, because I can't possibly end the night early. I don't get anything from doing more reports. So all I have to do is just make sure I don't die, and then make it to the next day, which is kind of hard for, like, a casual gamer to kind of grasp that. But like, I don't mind. I enjoy these games a lot, but it's just you have to understand that going into it. So yeah, we're one... I mean, we could just find this one, right? I'm checking the cameras. Welcome to the Game 1. And the thing also is that the more you sit at the computer, there are some situations where like the light flashing just doesn't really work very well on Tanner. So then you are, like, risking dying against Tanner the more you sit at the computer. So, like, those type of... That's why it's just generally safer to only do the bare minimum quota and then just hold back. But that's fine. We're just gonna... We're chilling. We're relaxing. Even though there's killers coming after us. We're just hanging out. Hey! We're hanging out with Tanner! Look at that guy! He's having a good time. We're having a good time, right? Wait, thank you for the 42, thank you. Look at that guy. He loves us. He's hanging out in the closet. Closet time? Give Tanner a hug. He's chilling. I don't actually know why he spawns there. I think it's if he spawned, like there might just be a random timer going on in the background for that or something. I'm not really sure. It's interesting. He put himself in timeout. I really love that specific... This whole closet mechanic is so silly. Because there's no reason to ever open the closet. That was one of the things that Queso also got confused with, no? That he thought you had to open the closet or something. It makes sense, because, like, gameplay-wise, you're like, why would the closet not do something? Like, it has to do something, no? I'm really curious. So, it's past 3:30. Is the light not gonna turn off now? Because that's what somebody said, and it actually would make sense. Because I know they tweaked a few balance things. Like, in that update, the patch 1.2, I'm looking at it, that happened in October last year. Which this might have been one of the things they changed. Or maybe I mean, I'm not saying that I remember everything about these games. There's just so many mechanics that it's easy to forget something. Where it's gonna fade to black any second now. And we have officially made it to night 5, which is crazy. Halfway through. Yeah, he's in the closet right now. He's chilling. There is still one achievement I don't have in this game, by the way. Which is the rarest... Well, not the rarest achievement, but it's extremely rare. It's like a special jump scare. Where your character makes a fart noise and poops themselves. Which has never happened to me. It's 0.9% of players. Oh, there we go. Did we make it? We made it! Night 5. Nice. Alright, here we go. Night 5, gamers. If we can make it past this, we have officially made it past halfway, but this is where it starts getting real crazy. That's another part of this. And also, that's kind of what makes Dead Signal pretty hard, is that you have to be so... What happens sometimes with these games is that you, like, try once, you do pretty well, and then you die, and you have to run it back, and you get impatient, because you're like, well, I just was really far, and then I died, so now I want to be greedy to try and get back to where I was. But you gotta respect the fuck out of the killers no matter what. I'm opening this, by the way. There's really no reason to do it, but just for fun. So even in those situations, you gotta play it safe. This is turned on, right? Yes. And then after this, we are good. So now let's go 5 reports, probably. I'm scared it's gonna require more evidence now. It's gonna be tough. We still only need 4 reports, so that's not too bad. We got Michael Lawrence. Michael Lawrence, we're gonna click this. We're gonna click the SimDB. Sorry, I smacked the microphone like crazy just now. Michael Lawrence. Check the cameras. Boop, boop. We got some money. You can check the cameras in between here. Oh, God. Gotta check immediately. Don't fuck me. Don't screw me, you fucker! What's happening? This looks mighty innocent. Is babyface genetic? What the hell? That was the search history. No Tanner. Yeah, I hope we'll get the poop ourselves. Dude, I would so give up this run to get the poop yourself achievement any day of the damn week. I run a gas station just outside of Westbrook, and among other things, we sell alcohol in cans and bottles. This man and a teenage companion entered my station a few minutes ago from a car with 2 other people inside. They purchased several snacks and paid for the car's gasoline, along with a 12-pack of beer. The man appeared to be of suitable age to buy alcohol, but to be safe, I checked his ID. Sure enough, he was 27, which surprised me, but I guess some people are just lucky to have faces 5 years younger than their birth certificates. However, when the man and teenager left the station, I saw both of them pick a can of beer from the pack and start to drink them. Buying alcohol for a minor is a blatant crime, and this man must be taught a lesson for endangering that teenager. Are you sure it's a teenager and it's not just they both have baby faces? Is baby found to look older? Celebrities with baby face. Baby face. Alright, get the fuck out of here, man. Leave this poor guy alone. He has enough to deal with. Come on, man. They're related and they both look young, yeah. That's funny. Alright, we're gonna have to go. That's another concept in these games, that when there's a timer and the absence of danger is more dangerous than the presence of danger. Is like kind of a... If I were to like write a Zhan Tzu type fucking Art of War, but it's Art of Reflex Studios, that would be like one of the rules. That would be like quoted with my name under it. Because that is like such an important thing to know. That if you go through the house right now and I don't see the lights are off, I should be way more scared than if the lights were off. Because if the lights were off, I know that the timer has just ended and there will be a new timer that is gonna like be further in the future. Whereas right now, the lights hasn't been off for a while, right? So it could happen any second, which is why I'm being much more paranoid right now, because it could happen any fucking second. As I said, point proven. That's why you gotta be careful. So now we're much more safe than we were with the absence of the danger. There you go. Very, very nice. And now we investigate the next case. We did... Yeah, we did one. Jackson Little. Jackson Little. I'm checking cameras. Then we'll do the root crack. I'm getting nervous at this guy, man. Did I already do this stuff? I did already... Is this the same guy? Did I do something wrong? What the fuck, man? I can't. I don't know what the hell. Something just turned off. I swear I just heard like a weird sound to my left, but that might have just been like in real life or something. I don't know. There is a date for Welcome to the Game 3. Yes, 16th of this month. Which is crazy. The closet can't be open because when Tanner goes in there, he closes it. Pictures. Lady. Search history. How to wipe cell phone's memory. How to kidnap someone. Is forced to kidnap someone a crime. What? Huh. How to tell if you're gay. Wait, what are these search? Why is such a whiplash of search history? Will drilling holes into someone's hard drive prevent someone else from recovering it? What the fuck? Bilbo T. Baggins? Ah! What the fuck is happening? What the hell, man? Holy, he's been jumping. He's been jumping for joy. Homie, what are you doing this weekend? I got some new Z-Box and some dabs. Go suck a cock, fuckface. Don't text me again. God damn, man. Bilbo. Holy. Why are you so aggro? Ah, yeah, come on! Again? 2 times in a row? How the fuck to me to get... I told you to get the phone so we could talk anonymously. Please explain how that is even remotely possible when you text me on your phone and say my name. Listen, it's Jackson Diddle? Listen, okay, what the fuck? Sam? Hey, homie? What is happening with this guy? I don't understand. I'm so scared, man. Am I gonna get murdered? We're just chilling. Oh my god, who texts their friends at 6 a.m? I've only been asleep for 2 hours. Hey, homie! Yo, as much as I'd love to see what you look like blazed out of your skull, I'm chilling beachside with this really fine Brazilian. Hit you up in a few weeks. What the hell is this guy? What is this guy? What is your life, man? What are you doing? It's a pool. It's new. I don't understand. Am I dead? Alright, that could have been a window. That might have been one of the windows where Tanner could have killed me, because I was, like, genuinely confused about this scenario. Maybe we check a police record, yeah? Because it's... I remember this one was something about, like, them... like, getting blackmailed for being gay or something. And then they are forced to kidnap somebody, which is why their search history is like this. But I assumed that would be in the thing, but it's not in the text messages. So like now I don't know what to do with this guy. I'm assuming that's a crime. It should. I mean, kidnapping somebody should be a crime, no, regardless of the situation. Text convo. Did we not look Ashley? No, Ashley as well. I don't know, man. I don't understand. We're gonna have to check other data, I think, here. Because I don't think this is gonna work. The kidnapper?
Ничего личного.
Dude, that's a good... You can time it there. You can time how long it was between I stood up and when I stood up there. That window was enough to kill me. That was not very long. So that's an example, right? You have to be extremely sharp on every window because you're gonna die at some point. You can avoid dying for a while, but because it's 10 nights long, if you don't do it fucking perfect the whole time, you will eventually get your ass. All right, so that was extremely sick as a nightmare or as a normal difficulty run, getting all the way to night 5 on the first try. In order to actually get like roll credits once today, I think we're gonna go to casual, which is largely the same. It's just shorter.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
And the main difference is the checkpoints. You have checkpoints every night, so that way, because otherwise we would not be able to finish a run regardless, because the runs themselves take like 4 hours at least, which is a really long time. And we would just be stuck in the early game forever. And the early game is just not that... Like, the problem is that the early game is not that interesting, but you still have to play as if it's gonna be crazy. Otherwise, you just keep dying. Which just leads to you, like, basically walking around nonstop with nothing happening. So we're gonna go casual mode, which is actually gonna be more eventful than normal mode in this situation. Alright, everything locked. We checked the light in here. Yeah, we need to get poop. Give a poop yourself prediction. It's literally like borderline 0% chance. I don't even know how you get it. It didn't happen there, right? Nah. I think you have to be sitting at the computer and then dying at the computer. So right there, I died because the kidnapper... So the kidnapper wasn't in the house yet when I got up from the computer, because he would kill you if you got up from the computer when he was already in the house. So he got in as I was walking to the back. So not only was that a really early killer spawn, but it was also a killer spawn in the back of the house. If the front lights turned off and he would have been in the front of the house, I would have spotted him before he got to me. So there were many things that lined up there, which screwed me over. Wait, I think I just saw this one in my notes. I was at the club. I was out. Never mind. I was out walking my dog is the one we just found, but not this one. Whatever. We're gonna just figure it out ourselves. Now with the casual mode, we can actually like read a bunch more and like spend more time doing the proper investigations because we don't have to worry too much about the killers. Let's see. We're gonna go grab... That one is not out yet. Wait, it is up there. We're gonna do it. You look at that perfect setup here. Then we're gonna grab... Let's see, let's just set it all up. Upgrades? Upgrades doesn't need their own part. What else am I missing right now? I'm missing the social spy thingy. There we go. And then the phone, social spy goes there and phone goes here. I think that's perfect. We got a very neat setup. And then I'm not covering up anything. I need to make it slightly higher so chat's not covering up anything. There we go. It's beautiful. Let's find this person. We got male, we got Brown, and Hazel. And then 150. 5, 6. Short king. And age 40 to 50. Lewis Medder. Lewis Johnstone 69. Nice. Whatever this goes. I don't even know if this is going to be a sus person, but we're going to find out now. Lewis Medder. I haven't looked at anything yet, but it's day 1. If they kill me, you can do it. You can kill me. I got shit to do. That's a lot of different looking women taking pictures like through windows and stuff. Pretty suspicious. Homeless shelters. Voices in your head. Okay. I only need 1, bro. Criminal as fuck right now. Russell Handshit. It also, I think what makes casual mode like really nice, especially if you want to play the game yourself, the checkpoints are awesome. I wish normal mode had checkpoints. I really wish. I think this game would be so much better received in general if normal mode had checkpoints. Oh god. Because then people could actually beat it instead of like having to replay the game over and over again without ever getting anywhere. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's climbing. Search history. Because it actually allows you to interact with the killers. Because, like, getting a jump scare from the killer and dying is just a huge pain. Because it means that you have to replay the whole game. Whereas if you only had to replay one night, you would be much more inclined to, like, be immersed and scared instead of being annoyed at the progress you just lost. We did get the gas sniffer, but we did not get the poop eater yet, though. But we're gonna get him. What's his name again? Kip something? Kip Brown? Or no, that was a different one. Kyung Dong or something? What is it? It's something like that. What is happening here? When is it happening? That's what I'm asking. Soon I have to check. I woke up early and decided I needed some fresh air since I forgot to get the mail yesterday. It was when I went to my mailbox that I saw him. I saw someone prying off one of the maintenance hole covers in the middle of the street. He proceeded to climb down with a flashlight. He had a backpack on. I waited for a bit but never saw him come out. He seemed like some guy from my climbing gym, but I'm not sure what he's doing down there. What if someone gets hurt down there? Don't worry about that. We still have people stationed throughout the course with first aid kits on hand. So he's just like a guy that does some little sussy stuff, but like not really anything too crazy, it seems. Just goes into the sewers. Minty caffeine, thank you for the subby, and Gosuga, thank you for the subby. Oh shit. Damn, I'm so surprised it actually killed me. I felt like we were really in the flow. I was thinking I mean, you just gotta do that. It's actually, because the quota that you need per day is actually not that high. So you can literally just stand up every 20 seconds. Like, I'm not even kidding. Just, like, play it like an absolute crazy person. I think this is fine. I think this person, it doesn't do anything. But thinking of doing something different. All this parkour and bouldering is fun, but it's time to do something crazy. Thinking of bouldering parkour marathon, and I have something, and have it underground or something. I mean, this can't be illegal, right? Get out of here. Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't illegal. He did it. Oops. He did it again. He stole someone's package. This time it was the house across the street. He just came up to their front porch and took a box. I swear it's probably that young man who lives down the road. This needs to stop happening. Reset it. My internet is off. Motherfucker. I forgot. I heard it. Is that Adam? No, I don't think so. Boop. Okay. We'll see, we'll see. We only need 2 more to finish the night. So yeah, if you know all of the cases, of course, you can really quickly go through the days. That's how we speedrun this game. We would just go look at the case, see the name, know exactly if they were innocent or not. Especially if they're innocent, you just shred them right away, go on to the next. You can finish a day in like seconds if you get lucky. So oopsie did it again. Male, brown, green. That 6 20 between 20 and 30. Boom. Search. Magnus Carlson? Magnus Solomonson? What the hell? That's such a long fucking name. Good lord. I have to write all that? What now? Give it to me. Yummy! We got some sushi. We got some kimchi, looks like. I'm not really sure. Might be pasta. I mean, if it's with sushi. That's lots of dried meat. Fermentation process. Great American horror films. Different types of sushi to try. Getting friends to try Icelandic delicacies. Such as surströmming or some bullshit ass. Just kidding. I'm not trying to. Oh god. That's not. I don't think that's Icelandic. I think that's like Swedish or something. Some raw fish. I mean, to be fair, we love our fish here too in the Netherlands. We're not innocent. Marinated shark. We love herring here. That's like the one. Okay, he did it again. Wait, is this the guy, or am I sure this is the guy? This doesn't feel like the guy. He's supposed to be stealing packages. It's so good to have an American friend. Thank you for being kind to me when some others are not so nice to me. I love you like a brother, Magnus. You've got character. Besides, I've been dying to try this buried meat you've been cooking up. There's no cooking. It basically just rots for months. It's delicious. Bro, what a way to sell this food, man. You really gotta get better at marketing. Nah, I didn't literally mean cooking. It's a figure of speech. Now, is that good? Well, just let me know. I'm a man who'll try anything once, so let me have it. You Americans have a last meal if you're on death row, yes? Well, if I hypothetically was on death row, Hakarl would be my last meal. It's a, what a fucking, why are you talking like this? This is not the guy, I don't think. It's the only hit though. This is what pisses me off with these like unknown reports, is that sometimes you get reports and they are, like you fill in all the data and then you get one result, but it's not the guy. And it's like, well, you gave me the wrong data then. I guess it goes to show that witness reports are not always right. Or maybe I made a mistake, I don't know. Maybe it's gotta be taller. Nope. Brown and green, right? Brown and green. Maybe it gotta be slightly lighter, because it's very close. Ah, there we go. Stephen Hayes. That's 10 kilos lighter, but we're gonna try it. Stephen Hayes. I'm playing this so risky. We're gonna get shot by Tanner. Goober Ninja, thank you for the 22. Thank you. I kind of want to see Tanner, though. Up close and personal, you know? A box. Oh my goodness! What the fuck? Box? Why is that so large? loot boxes, anime, missing packages, favorite waifus, very large pillows with anime girls on them. Let me guess, you were too embarrassed to order it to your own house, so your fucking ass ordered a body pillow to someone else's house and then yoinked the package in front of their door? Is that what's happening here? Wait, I need to know. Hey, I wanted to say thank you. Thanks for being my friend. I really appreciate it. Hey, whoa, what's this about? It's my name, man. My parents gave me this name, and almost everyone... Is this fucking like an Elon Musk dig? Only you and a couple of others seem to don't mind, and I appreciate that. I always thought it was very cool name, very unique. Yoshi88. Did you see the finale of Solar Empire last night? It was incredible. Dazurian was able to pull out the Chronos blade from the stone made of obsidian. He then went to fight the Scythe God in the abyss on the Abyss Bridge. It was pouring down rain throughout the entire night. Dazurian was able to keep up with the Scythe God's movement this time. He was always one step ahead. Though with the Scythe God wielding the Aegis shield, Dazurian wasn't able to do any damage to him. It was a stalemate, and there wasn't a single monologue or anything. Pure focus and silence from each. Dazurian finally sacrificed himself. He let the Scythe God get a clean hit, piercing Dazurian's abdomen. In that one moment, Dazurian was able to make a clean hit. They both had fatal wounds. The Scythe God laughed and saying that Chronos blade was now part of him, so he would be able to undo Dazurian's assault. Time slowly started to bend backwards. Dazurian knew what was happening, yet simply grinned at the Scythe God, but then it happened. The goddess Atrianica arrived on scene, used her arrows of light to pierce... How long does this go on, man? Fuck, dude, you spoiled it! I didn't have time to watch it! What the fuck? Why did you read it all, man? You idiot! You could have stopped reading after the first sentence. Kill me! Woo! Poop myself, please! Motherfucker! I didn't get it. The text was so fucking long, I knew I must have been dead. Alright, try again. You see, now we have lower stakes, so we get to have some fun, because we know we have checkpoints. You wanted Tanner? It was one of the two. Unfortunately, it was the guy. Try again. Holy.
When she was a kid.
Shut up. Don't like jump scares, you can turn them off. Night one, here we go.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Let's get the night started. Why doesn't she say the bolos anymore? She used to say, I should get to my computer and check out those bolos, no? Did they change the thing she says? Or what? I need to go to my computer and check out those bolos. Or maybe once you click on them, it says it. You get the poop achievement from Tanner. God damn it, Tanner. The fuck is a bolo? Be on the lookout. It's like a report of like a dangerous person in a neighborhood. Why don't you say it? I should check out those bolos. You don't say it anymore? Alright, here we go. Setup once again. Boom. SimDB, this goes on top. We got lots of space. Lots of space. We got space over here. We got police. No bolos. Sag. Social spy. And then that's basically it. Oh, this thing. Okay, we got... He did it again! Oops! He did it again. He was innocent, right? This was the guy with the body pillows. Wait, we get to continue reading it! Wait, what? What was his name again? Wait, what? James Thay Hayes or something? Does anybody remember? What was it? Stephen Hayes. Yes, dude. Here we go again. What are the chances, man? That's crazy. Holy. So good. There's like, I don't know, 100 different cases, so that's like a 1%. I really need to know this. Dude, we knew what was going to happen. You didn't have to read the whole post. That's what I was saying. Besides, you really only watched the show for the action anyway. I watched the show for the story. It's still pretty decent, man. Chill out. It keeps happening. My orders keep getting misplaced or delivered to the wrong address. I don't know what to do. Oh, lame. Wait, so the mailman is delivering them to the wrong address? If you know which address it is, just go up and grab it. If anyone asks, just show them the address label. Aye, sir. I think I'll just have to do that. I wouldn't want someone to accidentally open up since I know what's inside them. Plus, I'm kind of impatient. Some of these people would probably bring my package the next day. I don't want to wait until the next day. Oh, believe me, I get it. I'd be mauling if such tomfoolery happened to me. What the fuck does that mean? Relax, I read it out of some manga. Tomfoolery and the Shenanigan King. It's new, but it's about an adventure full of fun, silly adventures and mishaps while Tom tries to stop the mischievous Shenanigan King and his wacky plots. You should check it out. Okay, yeah, I'll read. Dude, bro, anime people are getting fucking wrecked in this one. This is brutal, bro. Favorite waifus? That's gotta be evidence. Nah, he's innocent. Get out of here. Alright, well, if we get the oops, he did it again, we know he's innocent, guys. Let's see. Brody Stewart. Alright, next case. Let's see it. After this one, we'll stand up and check the kidnapper or whatever. Tanner is the best waifu. Exactly. What is this question? Alright, let's see. Yeet! Church. Prank ideas, how to fix broken headlight, ghost costume realistic. You're also innocent, bro. Get out of here. Brody is my cousin-in-law from my wife's side a long time ago. You know, we could just have fun because we don't need to care. We can read them because if they seem interesting or funny, we should just read them and laugh at the idiots that are showing up on these. Oh shit! Buying Tanner body pillow. Be right back. What the hell? You better make sure it doesn't get delivered to the wrong address, or you're gonna look like a tomfool. You know? Let's see. From my wife's side, a long time ago, back when my wife and I were dating, Brody used to harass us all the time. He would think up all sorts of dirty tricks to screw us over. He was always one of those dicks who went one step too far with his pranks. Well, this time, I think the poor bastard's luck has run out. He started playing a prank on this remote road a while back, where he dresses up as some kind of stupid ghost thing and demands that people stop watching the news today. I saw a headline about a crash that left a woman seriously injured after her car went off the road and hit a tree. Part of me thinks that this is Brody's doing. After getting away with doing stupid shit for so long, it was only a matter of time before one of the pranks went south. Oh, this could actually be something. Wait a minute. He might actually be guilty. It was just a prank. You ready? I'm gonna call him now, Lamau. Alright, I'll see you at the house. Lamau, his wife picked up and she believed it. I told her you were on the run to Germany. Bro, there's no way they fucking fall for this shit. Did you see the news? Everyone's gonna think I did that? Okay, wait a minute. I retired the ghost months ago. I don't know what to do. Come correct with a good alibi. No one's gonna believe your goofy ass if you just say, oh, I didn't do that. Bro, please, I need more help than that. Be thankful your bum-ass pranks didn't actually make this happen. Go through your receipts and pictures and come out ahead of this thing before people start pointing fingers at you. You and I both know if the cops throw you in an interrogation booth, you'll end up confessing to this shit even though you didn't do it. You are right. Shit, thanks, Jason. Drinks are on me next time. Pranked! You didn't actually think I was scared of this shit. I had my girl call up some of my friends and tell them I fled the country. Got you good, you fucker. Bro, he sucks. What the hell? What is this? What does that even mean? Alright, well, he's probably innocent. I don't know. He's a bit of an asshole. Very annoying. I'm gonna say he's probably innocent though. Brody Stewart. He gets sentenced to being cringe. Get out of here. Get out of my face. Bye bye. It was right. Jeff Christensen. My goodness, most unfunny person ever. Check me. Come on. Why are you taking so slow? Piece of crap. He could show up day one. Or night one. Usually you die to the kidnapper on night one, though. Whoa! Whoa! Hello. Hello. That's a bomb. That's a bomb. Okay. I don't know what this case is about, but it's probably about some bombs. My next door neighbor is selling their house and we're having an open house to help with the sale this Saturday. I caught one of them picking something up from the far corner of the backyard and stuffing it into their purse. I immediately ran over but came up empty. Trying to find the person, I found one of the homeowners, Jeff, and filled him in on what just happened and brought him to the spot where the woman picked something up. While both of us were both standing above freshly dug up soil, I said the item looked like a plastic freezer bag with something inside. He said he was shocked that he didn't even notice it happen. I asked him if he knew why there would be something buried in his backyard and he shook his head no. I saw dirt under Jeff's fingernails, but given the previous denial of events, I didn't press him on it. I gave him a rough description of the woman and told me he'd check with the real estate he'd check with the real estate agent to try and figure out if they signed in on the open house sheet. As I left, he continued to mingle with the potential buyers rather than pursue finding the stranger who had just stolen something from his property. The bomb agent! Fuck, man, you're freaking me out. Sold this ginger, they give me the 58. Holy, the jump scare noise every time. Every damn time. Okay, so it is some bomb situation going on here, right? Explosive used in building demolition, extending the range of an RC remote controller, changing your identity. Cap. Good work, kiddo. You always deliver. Package went down without an issue, and exactly like you said, should rename that one Scrub-Free Bubbles, because it cleaned that shithole so we didn't have to. Apologies for the Okay, I mean, you're clearly doing some criminal shit, so we're gonna say goodbye. We're gonna go brown, green, male. I think he's illegally demolishing houses with bombs. I think that's what he's doing. I think that's his crime. So get out of here. Bye-bye. Only one evidence is kind of sick. Carol Nims. Carol Nims. Should probably check around again. I'm gonna die to the stupid kidnapper if I don't. There he is. I hate having to click it twice. It's so annoying. Nobody. Still locked. Alright, nobody. You can actually see him. You can catch him in the act of lockpicking, and then you will see him run away at the window. Which, those type of details make these games so cool. Like, they usually have, like, actually killers moving around, so you can't catch them, which adds to the immersion. And most of the time, you will never see them. Like, most players will never see those moments, but the fact that they add them is pretty sick. Alright, Carol Nims, you are gone. I need to reset my stupid computer again. God damn it. Unlockers. He looked like a hipster. That guy did kind of look a little weird. Here we go. Beep boop, beep boop. Gotta reset this every fucking time. Thank you. I mean, honestly, for a router, this is actually resetting much faster than you would expect. Usually a router reset takes so fucking long. So I can't really complain. I mean, the fact that we have to do it like 10 times a night is kind of annoying. So Carol Nims, connect. We only need one more and then we win. Whoa, what the fuck? Are you Noir? Wait, what? Wait. I want to investigate. This could be sick. There might just be some disco shit, though. Could be. Yeah, some rave mask. Alright, let's see. I went to borrow some sugar from my next door neighbor. I heard... I need to move this, but then I need to check, unfortunately. I heard some strange noises coming from upstairs in her house. When I asked her what it was, she hurried me away from the front of her home and nearly made me drop the sugar. It sounded like muffled screams. Plus, her overhead light is on at all times of the night, into the early morning. I love... Do people actually do this? Do people actually borrow sugar and salt from their neighbors? Is that like a real thing? That always happens like in old fucking shows and stuff, but I've never done it myself. That's for sure. What are those things to do? What are interesting things to do during a streaming marathon? Is this a streamer? Shoes for every child in Africa charity. How much popcorn can kill you? What? My babe, I'm gonna be streaming all of tomorrow. It's a streamer? Oh, disgusting. Oh, cool. Just hit me up afterwards. Dude, that's kind of sick, though. Wait, I keep clicking on the same one. What the hell? Wait, what? I need to learn more. What is this about? They gotta have a social, no? Oh, it's over here. It's probably under an alias, though. We have to find the alias. Unless. No. Thanks to everyone for tuning into my daily streams. Oh boy, here we go. I need to check the house. How do you can't actually hear that light turn off? Dude, imagine this game with like an upgrade where you get a notification when the lights turn off. I mean, it might be too easy at that point, but the fact that an upgrade like that trivializes your game is just like kind of an issue with the game design. If you would have a notification when the lights turn off, the game becomes like so easy, you don't have to do anything anymore. So I'm like paranoid that the lights are gonna turn off any second here. It would be so cool if there were upgrades. Thanks for joining in my daily stream. The horror movie marathon was great and all, but things must come to an end. We managed to raise about 5,000 for the pair of shoes for every child in Africa charity. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Hey guys, I'm back. I had to take a small break. My neighbor wanted something and I had to use the bathroom. If you haven't tuned in yet, go to switchtv.mock to watch me react to these horror movies. That's 2 more movies downhill. Why are you live tweeting when you're literally live? Why are you posting on this fucking social platform? The marathon continues. I'm going on why horror movie binge tonight. Hopefully I don't go crazy. They're just streaming late at night. Whatever. Get out of here. Okay, so now we gonna shred this one, but we need to check if there's any killers. Because if the lights turn off now, we're gonna die. So we don't want that to happen, of course. They go to the bathroom, they go live tweeting on there. Okay, so we're gonna shred this one. Let's see if we die. This could be incredible if we actually get... Oh, whoops. We get murdered here. Imagine. Poop yourself. We didn't. We didn't poop ourselves, unfortunately. If it was actually possible to get the poop yourself achievement while dying from ending the night early, though, I would have definitely gotten it already, because I've died. That might be the most common death for me. So I don't think that's possible. Yeah, this is the sister. Wanted by the FBI, the blue blood killer. That's who we're after. It's a killer that, like, kills cops. Which I guess is why they call it the blue blood killer. Oh. Almost forget. Now, it's not really clear how this whole business leads to... I wonder if there was ever a plan to, like, make more games in this series. Because we don't get a conclusion to this story at all. Like, if you actually beat the game, you get to, like, have a chat with Tanner. And he tells you some stuff, but not really anything. And then it just ends. So I'm assuming there was, like, originally a plan for it to continue. My little boy Jonah has been taking piano lessons for a couple of years now. Recently, we had to switch to a new piano instructor. After his second lesson, he came home. Sorry, I'm having to do multiple things at once here real quick. Let's see what this is real quick. Eh! Eh! I hate that. How to throw off suspicion of a crime? Learning how to act normal. Most just did I love people searching that shit. How to practice contemporary piano mix. Bro, this is like a game like this 5 years from now. It's just gonna be like ChatGPT conversations between like criminals and just there's gonna be like so much criminal evidence in the future years where people are gonna have like their GPT conversations come out in court, and it's just gonna be the most embarrassing shit ever. What is this? Piano lessons. Okay, so what was wrong with this, by the way? Recently, we had to switch to a new piano instructor. After a second lesson, he came home and he just burst into tears, but he couldn't tell me what was wrong. He takes lessons from her home. That's only a few houses over from ours. I'm concerned something may have happened during a session. The sweet lady may have been too harsh on him, but this never happened with the old instructor. So, while you're in luck... Is there nothing wrong? How to throw off suspicion of a crime is kind of crazy, but like, I don't know if that's enough to convict you. This is weird. That's kind of freaking me out. Learning how to act normal, how to be professional with parents, sociopathic, genetic. So using self-control to control self-harm to control urges. I don't know, man. This all seems... There's some concerning stuff in there, but we only need to have one, so if it's just that, then it's enough, I guess. I think it's fine to just do this one. So then we need to do blonde and gray. Female. Cyber red and scrutinized. No, Welcome to the Game 2 is definitely my favorite out of any of the games that are like this. I think it's... That's why I'm so excited for Welcome to the Game 3, because I think it's gonna be coming back to the roots more than the other games have been. Alright, so let's just... This might just be wrong, but let's see. It was not wrong! So, I think there was probably a crime. Like, I don't know. It didn't seem to be in the text messages, so that must be... That's gonna be a really hard one if you have... like, if you need to have, like, 5 evidence. But anyway. Dennis Winkler. He's the Winkler. Sounds like a name of some serial killer freak. He flies. Freedom. How to feel useful. Sag. Gift ideas for my sister. Somebody in my house. Do you know someone called this way? Bro, lights are turning off soon. Plus I have a feeling Tanner is gonna be coming around. What happens if I start to discontinue my medication? How to fly a paramotor? Abstract network? I went to Everest videos. I was sitting out on the front porch reading a magazine when I saw a man running down the street. He was naked and laughing hysterically. I spat out my coffee. He passed a young man walking on the sidewalk, and he was just as stunned as I was, frozen in place like a deer looking into the headlights of a car. He went up and shoved him out of the way and continued down the road. I never saw anything so bizarre. I think it was that man up the road, Mr. Winkler. He always seemed so happy. What a nutty way to start the day. That's why he discontinued his med. Oh wait, now it's 2. Wait, wasn't literally the previous report 1? Is there like an off by 1 error happening in the game right now? I don't know. He's flying, painting, text conversation with the sister. I mean, running around naked is a crime, no? You already know things. It's public indecency. I know you're almost out of paint supplies, so how about we go... Just being out and about will make my day, thank you. I mean, I don't think it's I don't think this case it's a crime. Only if they catch you. Yeah, if you run real fast, you're more aerodynamic naked because you don't got the drag from the clothing. Maybe you get away from the cops. Maybe that's something we can do in GTA 6. That would be awesome. I gotta check again. I'm sorry. I'm being like so paranoid. Yeah, there we go. I knew something was about to go down. It's kind of crazy that GTA 6 is actually coming out this year. What are we supposed to do now? What are we gonna say? We can't no longer say we got this before GTA 6. We gotta find a new meme. What a disaster. It's gonna be sick though. Not on, yeah, it's not on PC. Right? Before GTA 7. Yes, that one will hold for a while. I'm gonna shred this one. Let's see. Yup. Hilton Woods. Hilton. Yeah, let's see this. I'm just going. Ding 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 ding. Whoo! 0.27 seconds left, baby. No big deal. Pictures. It's waiting. How much water can you cut before a fight? How to hollow out boxing gloves. Well. There's gonna be a lot of people sick for work when GTA 6 launches. Dude, the productivity. It might actually be a game so big that like you can genuinely see the productivity dip in like the GDP of countries. It's gonna be crazy, dude. Breathing exercises. Text convo. Geo. Oh shit. There was some stuff happening here. Hey, I got that thing With fucking shithead Jimmy tomorrow, I need you in my corner to make sure everything goes down smooth. Sure, what do you need? I bought another pair of gloves and made some adjustment to them so I can hurt this fucker bad. Okay, well, clearly this is gonna be enough information. Meal. Brown. No internet connection! Insanely rude. I mean, I think GTA 6 will actually be... I mean, the hype is like a wide... Some people think it will, like, do everything you ever want, and some people have lower expectations. I think it's gonna live up to a lot of expectations. I mean, it's the most expensive piece of media that has ever been created in the history of humanity. Like, it's gotta be good, or they're fucked, you know? Like, haven't they spent over like $1 billion on this shit? Like, I'm not necessarily even that hyped. I mean, I just hope it's gonna be fun to play. There's not really much point. Hell, $2 billion. Has there even been anything that's close to that in terms of like budget? Like, I know there's been movies that have had like several $100 million budgets, but like that is just so far out there. Hilton Woods. It would be unbelievable though. Star Citizen. I don't think that's $1 billion, is it? You're a criminal, right? Bye-bye. What am I doing? Am I dying? You can make some of the tallest buildings for the cost of GTA 6. Well, I'd rather have GTA 6 than yet another skyscraper, so I'd say that's fine by me. I mean, I'm more hyped for Welcome to the Game 3 right now. I mean, if Welcome to the Game 3 and GTA 6 would launch on the same day, I would play Welcome to the Game 3. So I guess that means I'm definitely more hyped for Welcome to the Game 3. It's also because there's just... I don't know, with those big releases, there's just not really a point in streaming them. So I don't know if I will stream GTA 6, to be honest, because there's just no point. Because literally there's gonna be like 1 million streamers streaming that game on day one, so there's just no point. There's gonna be less people not streaming it than are streaming it. If that makes sense. Like, it might actually almost be the case. I mean, I might just do like one time, but I'm not gonna do like several weeks of GTA 6. There's just no way. I just hope the like first 4 hours are good, so I get like a fun session out of that. What was I doing? Van Etwell? I already typed it, right? Is that your whole name? Sounds like a last name. I already did this though, didn't I? This is literally just this guy. I'm gonna just let this run out. I should have cracked it. Hey, this is the one spot where you sometimes die. He got it though. So there, sometimes he just runs past here. And then he just kills you. It's crazy though. We saw him on day 2. What was I doing? He had a gun. Doesn't have to be illegal. There's a man face down in the pool, man. Oh god. He might be a killer. What did he do? Deep sea fishing. Various ways to take someone out of the picture. Wow. He's sleeping with the fishes. He didn't do the game properly. Fine as well. I mean, he shouldn't be, Tanner shouldn't be coming back. Because he already was... Oh, there we go. We just flashed him. Yo, Hikira, thank you for the 6. Alright, no other lights problem. No, I don't think I will ever do Welcome to the Game speedruns again. I don't know if this is enough. You know those large fish tanks, like the ones evil masterminds an evil mastermind has used in those movies? You mean Prestige? The kind where there's a stunning variety of fish and you admire the vibrant colors a shark comes by and sucks the enjoyment right out of the scene as it eats the cute one? Well, that setup is basically in my neighbor's backyard. The guy owns an aquarium and I guess brought some of the fish home. The weird thing is that they're in his pool. The guy must know his stuff, but don't all pools have chlorine in them? That would have to be bad, possibly even deadly for the fish, right? Well, it may be a cool party decoration for your backyard. It feels weird not reporting this. The last thing we need to hear is one of our dogs or even a child falling into the pool and getting attacked by Van's fish. He killed them. He killed somebody, I think. So this is still not done, so we're gonna report this one, just like this. Money. Check for killers, and then we need to do one single more. Oh yeah, is there... Did I hear it right that they're doing some kind of Black Flag remakes type stuff? Is that real, or did I get baited? Larry Jackson. Oh, what the fuck? It is resynced, complete remaster. I already thought the original game was just fine. Oh god, don't fuck me. Bro, fuck you, man. Bullying kids. Usual procedure. What the hell? Hey! Hey, fucker. Who the fuck is this? What is happening here? This guy might be on some criminal bullshit. We'll see. No business. 1 second. Tanner killing us in the title screen. No lights off, right? Nothing. Just one more report and we can end the night here, I think. Let's go. It's night 2. And Larry Jackson right here with the sussy stuff. Think you can scare me behind some fake email? Justin. I roughed up this little motherfucker just now. Shut the fuck up. Okay, well, obviously this guy is... I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this guy, but, like, clearly he's a criminal. Male unknown. Larry Jackson. There. My friends and I are terrified of this guy called Larry Jackson who's tall, skinny, and likes to try and scare us by grabbing us when we go near him. Last night, my friends and I were playing, and he came over with a bag of chips. He asked my best friend Dylan if he wanted some, but then Larry pulled out what looked like a knife from the bag. Everybody ran, and Dylan hit his knee hard on the ground. I couldn't help him and hid in a shed. I hid for hours until my parents arrived with Dylan, and we went back home. I didn't tell my parents, and we didn't see Larry on the way back. I think Larry will come for revenge again, and I'm scared. I mean... what the hell? What's wrong with this guy? Good lord. We need to check for lights because we're gonna turn or get this one out now. Come on. We need it to be dark, otherwise we're gonna be in trouble potentially. We need the lights to turn off, please. Because we're about to end the day. Alright, let's just YOLO it. If we die, we die. Don't you fuck me. Don't do it. Boop. It worked. All right, 9-3. Here we go. Let's go. We are halfway through, over halfway through this difficulty at least. Boop. I mean, we made it to night 5 on normal mode, so this should be... I mean, we could do it first try, but we have the luxury of dying if we need to, or if we, I guess, want to, or just screw up, of course. What, these fucking doors, man. The doors in these games have given me many a headaches. Yeah, we want to poop ourselves. If I can get an opportunity to poop myself, I will take it. Please. Make it happen. We got 72 Fahrenheit. There we go. The final achievement. Then I finally have all achievements in like all the... I don't think I have all achievements for Welcome to the Game 1 actually, but... I'm a junior assistant manager over at a pet supply store. Oh brother, how exciting. Red, blue, male... That's all you have, huh? I guess that's pretty specific. Clifford. What? 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 What are you doing here? Wait, is that new? I've never seen that in my life, dude. What the fuck? It's gotta be this one. Did Adam add queso in this game recently? What the fuck? Yo. Now we need to inspect this one. Wait. I need to be careful. I need to be careful. Don't kill me. I wasn't being careful. Oh no. They're gonna kill me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me guess. He's gonna eat some stuff. They're always memeing about that. What the fuck? He added queso, dude. Let's see. I'm a junior assistant manager over at a pet supply store, and we just had a strange flash mob event last night. Right before closing, a guy, Case Newland, who has an internet following, came through and bombarded our store with plenty of fans through some kind of meetup that was happening nearby. That's all well and good. The extra foot traffic did spur up a surge of sales. The odd thing was he hung around one section for a while with his cat, but when he came up to the checkout, he didn't have anything from there to buy. Once he and his fans left, I went over to that area, and it was in a serious state of disarray. Thinking something mischievous might have gone down, I tried to check the cameras, but they're broken. Though looking at our inventories database, it says we're missing a bit of product from that area. The problem is our inventory system has been inaccurate since 2018, so we can't really use it to prove anything. I wanted to let this go, but a friend of mine who also has a similar business mentioned the same guy stopping by and having something disappear at her shop. Oddly enough, she said some fans were around him there too. Unfortunately, at her shop, he paid with cash, but I'm 99% sure I got his name correct. It was on the credit card he handed me. His fans were calling him Case or Case Whoa. So I'd bet on that being his actual credit card. Keep an eye on this dude. If he shows up at your shop looking to browse around. Okay, let's look at Queso's phone. Let's do some inspection here. Oh boy, I'm gonna be so careful. If I die now, I'm gonna be pissed off. I mean, we could always look him up, I guess. We don't have to have the case. Case closed. He's guilty. Get him in jail. What the hell? Look at where did he get that picture, man? What the fuck? Okay. Bro, what the fuck? That weight, though. That's insane, man. Did you see that? It doesn't even go, the skill doesn't even go that far. You can't even do the 300 plus is the max, man. God damn. Alright, okay, so now let's hack the phone. Case Newland. Let's see if he's got a criminal record, shall we? We gotta dive deep into all the records here. Let's see. I gotta know. He doesn't have a criminal record? I'm not so sure. We're hacking. We're hacking your phone. Let's see it. Pictures. Kitty! Wait. I gotta check, man. There we go. Oh, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Okay. We are good. We gotta dig into this one. Can you not sit down from here? You gotta be over here. We got... Damn! Kitty. I don't know what the fuck. Studio. Sausage. More kitty. More kitty. Oh my god! Queso! Red-handed. What is that, dude? You're kidding me? Well. How could he do this? Fucking hell. Can you believe this guy? We gotta check his text messages. Caught in 4K. We need to read. Lights. Tanner, no. Dude, Tanner's been chilling. I'm assuming that picture might be sus, but let's see. Search history. How to secretly check if security cameras are recording. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Uh-oh, even more. Do you need to know technology to use a wireless signal detector? Water parks for sale in my area. Average screen time. Check if your phone has scam call blocking. Scam scorched reviews. Proof that Scam Scorched actually blocks calls. Best candle brand. If you say something over and over again, is it more likely to come true? Text conversation. Yo, Kitty just yeeted a bag of treats off my desk. I swear she's training for the Cat Olympics. Lol, training to grab y'all some delicious deluxe from Betco next. Bet I'll have her sneaking in like a furry ninja. Don't snitch on Betco though. Or I'm taking your mod. Yo, I ran into a couple of fans at Pod and Claude Salon. Somehow I walked out with a cat brush for Kitty without paying. She might have actually snuck it in the bag. How you gotta steal a cat brush like that? No one saw me, not even me, trust. Uh-oh. Well. Jail. Straight to jail. You stole a cat brush. Can you believe this guy? I said what I said. Alright, so you're in prison. I'm sorry. Let's see this. Okay, so did Kitty really steal a toy from the neighbor's dog? How could you do that? Man, she brought home a squeaky bone bigger than her head. I'm raising a criminal mastermind. Gook! She's really out there embracing the thug life? Bro, she's already got a rap sheet longer than my burrito order. Dude, what the fuck, man? Oh my goodness. Yo, Case, Kitty was on stream knocking over your gamer drinks cans again. She's plotting something big for real. Lol, she's the CEO of Chaos. Kitty's been taking notes. She's about to rob Bedco for the cloud. Man, if Kitty got arrested, I'd bail her out with my Burrito Bell reward points just like that. What the fuck? I gotta be careful, man. I'm about to get murdered here. And I need to find way more reports. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Owl is in the house. Thought I saw him there for a second. But nothing. Let's see. What kind of social information do we got here? So clearly guilty. Dropping some secret lore. I put on a ski in the Bedco before anyone showed up and took a pic. Got it lined up so you can see me scheming. Oh, I put on a ski mask. That's what the picture is? That's supposed to be queso? So you can see me scheming in the merch I'm about to attack. Luke goes hard. Let's look at that picture. Look at him scheming, this guy. That's so fucking stupid, man. Look at this guy scheming, though. All right, we need debit. Dude, no way the debit is gonna be some fucking sick shit. It's gonna be. Oh, are you ready? What is this? Okay, it's not that bad. I thought it was gonna be like the endless receipt at like a fast food restaurant. Cheesy breakfast burrito, 3 of those, and a large Coke. That's a lot of noodles. Holy, 12 pack. Got a lot of treats going on. And we got a wireless signal detector, I see. It is so funny that in the speedrun now, you're actually gonna have to know this case. How fun is that? Not that anybody's really speedrunning this game anymore. Nerton, thank you for the 35. Thank you. Alright, well, criminal, you're going straight to jail. Click middle mouse on a window. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Woo! I mean, there's no point in this. It doesn't do anything. Because there's never anybody outside of the window. There's a useless mechanic. Because, I mean, I guess you could just look if you want to. Anyway, sorry, Queso, but you're going to prison. I don't make the rules. Goodbye. Yup. Amy. Amy Perlman. Straight to jail. You're going to cat prison. Okay, we gotta be careful here. Did we turn on the lights there? Let's see. Pictures. Those are some cookies. Search history. Cheap VPN. Crack boiling temperature. Okay. How to hide things in baked goods? The cookies are suddenly not so innocent no more. Wait a minute. Keeping things in dry batter. How to hide things in baked good. That's gotta be something. Yo, now we need 3. So yeah, it is going up as time goes on. What did you give my kids? I leave you with the kids for one night and you gave me something. You gave me cookies with special stuff. Ah! Fuck. They're in middle school. What the fuck makes you think it's okay to give them drugs? Expect to see the police. I give them half a cookie each. Stop acting like I fed them dozens. I didn't drug your kids. What a ridiculous accusation. You need to watch your tone and stop threatening me or I'm going to the police for harassment. Just heard that he is. Blah, blah, blah. Is this supposed to be drugs? That's drugs. Would this count? That's just flour, bro. Keeping things in dry bat. Am I deado? No. We need to find another report for this, because now we need 3 all of a sudden. I mean, maybe the crack boiling temperature actually... Oh, shit. That probably is something that we can report. Okay, she laced the cookies with drugs. And then gave it to middle schoolers, which is insane. Alright, let's see. Yeah, crack boiling temperature. I'm gonna say that's probably it. And then we do blonde, green, female, Amy. Bye-bye. Go to prison. Everybody go to jail today. Roy McNulty, aren't you some sussy boy? Let's see. We can get more upgrades. Doesn't this guy have like 17,000 pictures of dead people? But somehow he is not guilty. No, like he's guilty, but he doesn't seem guilty, but he is guilty. This guy is like, does some kind of makeup for horror movies, but he is actually a killer. I think. Like, at first he seems innocent, but then he ends up being guilty anyway. This is a really tough case. Do I have this one written down? Because this is actually such a hard one. He is guilty, but I don't have written down what he has as evidence, but he is guilty. At which point could you have these? I mean, this seems like clear. Can you just do all these 3? It's messages, right? Fuck. No! Need to go again. Bro, we're actually not done though. What time is it? We need to actually be really careful. We might have to... I'm just gonna go game over otherwise. So yeah, he is a makeup artist, but he's also... Which I guess means that the pictures are not gonna be guilty. Even though that one picture with the brain exposed is insane. Jane Arthur, thank you for the 39. Okay, still no lights off. It's actually bad. We're gonna have to go again. Come back out there in like 20 seconds or we're gonna be dead. Let's see. Thanks, boss. I'm a tug of war. On the edge of my seat. Pack your bags. We're going to the hotel. Oh, okay then. All right, that one is definitely going in there. Check the other one. Goodbye. Nice. Hey, Roy, I need to get up for the killer. Bro, the lights haven't been off in a while. This is annoying as hell. What time is it? We need to be real careful. We have only 2 reports. Bro, that was so slow. It's because we spent so much time on queso. That's not something. I'm glad we were able to make the trip down. Gotcha, just kidding, I made the whole thing up. Bro, what the fuck, man? Why did you write all that shit? I saw the opportunity and just had to make it. I'm sorry, I truly am. Brother, I don't understand this guy. I'm just gonna make a mistake here. It's fine. I'm just gonna send it with like these absolutely insane pictures. And like, I already know it's gonna be wrong because this guy just full on sucks. But like, there's too much. This is the, I think single hardest case in the whole game. Because of the misdirection. The first picture could be more sus, I guess. I mean, it does seem... Yo, that kind of scared the shit out of me. I wasn't expecting that guy. What the fuck? He's in the house. Oh my god. Let's do the first picture instead of the... I mean... I already closed the phone, didn't I? Fuck. I mean, he's in my closet, so he can't be here anymore. So we should be fine. No, you fucker! I just clicked it like 0.01 second too late. God damn it. I mean, he's clearly guilty. That one text message alone should be enough. But you have to find 3 separate ones. We could look at his, maybe, I mean, if he is a special effects horror movie director, like, him buying a bunch of stuff doesn't mean shit, right? Yeah, we got a closet friend. We could look, though. Maybe he's got something too sus. Let's see. Domicile Depot. Twisted rope. A chainsaw. Waterproof, leather. Do we try the chainsaw? Let's add the chainsaw. Hockey mask. That seems like... I don't know, man. This is the most confusing one. How about criminal records? Maybe he's got something there. We need to go fast. We need 2 more cases. No police records. Bro, how long do you have to wait? You never want to make a mistake because you have to wait super long. Any second now. Where's the kidnapper? Well, he should... If you ever see the kidnapper, you're dead. Pretty much. The only time you can see him is if he's lockpicking your window. And any other time you see him, he will just be killing you. Which is bad. Alright, this should be good now. No? There we go. Alright, unbelievable. Give it to me. The very end. I mean, it's gotta be that one, right? Let's just try this. If it doesn't work, whatever. Unbelievable. Unbelievable case, man. I don't know what... Like, you're telling me these pictures are special effects, brother? That's like straight up enough to get you demonetized on YouTube. Wait, we just had this one. Carl Crumb. Wasn't this one innocent? There's one spot where you can see him. Whoops, I mistyped it. There is one single angle where you can see the killer. When you can see the kidnapper on the camera. That's true. But only when he's actively lockpicking your window. He was guilty. We should get this one really fast here then. We just lock in, be risky because we just don't have the time. Yeah, we gotta lock in. All right, let's do this. Go, go, go. Oh, it's this guy. It's this guy. That's easy. Boom, boom, and then what else do we have? Text conversation with... what did we do again? Want to throw a pizza party? Search history? Fuck, what did we do for this one? Maybe that? I don't think it's gonna be that. Oh, police report? Hey, there he is. He had a police report? We gotta do this fast, because he needs to... Oh, we need to get the thing here. Get that shit out of here. Carl Crumb, Gray. I might just have to send it. I just have to send it. Otherwise... No! Fuck. Dude, the time went so fast there. I looked at it. It was at 57, and then I was gonna send it, and it was already over. I should have just sent it. Well, rest in peace. I mean, we just... I'm blaming Queso for that one, because I spent, like, until 2 a.m. looking at Queso's case, trying to see all of the different Easter eggs. My bad. My bad. Anyway, here we go. Damn it, kitty. Why did you do that? Worth it. Super worth it. Okay, so now we go
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Where's the bolos? Bro, I can't believe you set the... They removed the bolo comment. Okay, so now... No more memes. If we can get 8 fast... That's the speedrun dream. But, like, that's never happening. The quotas are just set to be insanely unfair. The lower quotas are fine, but the higher quotas are insane. There's just no world in which you get them as a casual player. If we get him again, though, we know he's sussy as hell. If we ever see Case again, you're going straight to prison. Let's open the closet as well. Right, there we go. Is it gonna reset this? It did reset it, even though it is still the same run, but I guess it makes sense. We just really need the rootkit. The rest is all bonus, pretty much. Alright, who do we get? We get... This lady moved across the street a couple of months ago. Let's see if we got this one, actually. This lady... I saw this lady, but that's not what this one is. If it was I saw this lady, it would have been innocent. That's fine, though. Okay, this lady, let's see. Brown. 5. Gonna go big range. 5, 6. 50 to 60. Lady. Who do we got here? Norma or you? This lady moved her house across the street a couple of months ago, but she hasn't said a word to anyone in the neighborhood. She has her lights on all the time of the night, and I never see her during the daytime. She gets all her groceries delivered, and I don't think I've seen a mailman leave her any mail before. A couple of times a night, random cars will pull into her driveway. Is she just... This seems... innocent. But we're gonna check. If the killer kills me, let's just go for one report. I'm gonna assume it's Norma right now. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the other one. Metzger. 6. That seems like more well, 5, 6 is like perfect. I don't know. It could be either of these. Let's be greed for this first report. Give it to me. Cookies, grandma, baking soda, German translator, Carlos. This seems innocent right now. If it is this lady, it might be the other lady. White Star Super Muffins. What are you talking about? What muffins? Blue sprinkles. White Star Super Muffins with blue sprinkles. Hello, be here in 2 hours. You must already know that. Thank you, thank you. Don't fuck with me, Brad. If you ever try anything, I will carve you. Wait, is she actually a grandma selling drugs muffins? The plot twist! What the fuck? Don't fuck with me, Granny. I need some, like, right now. What the hell? I heard you bake good muffins. I need 20 muffins tonight. What kind of muffins? White Star Super Muffins with blue sprinkles. Holy shit! Okay, we do need to check now because we're just gonna get straight up murdered by the kidnapper. Muffins. Good one, good one. I see. All right, we need to do search history probably. God damn, Grandma. Baking soda. Wait, what? How are we gonna? This is a tough one, actually. Then, criminal record. Is this gonna be? Oh fuck. So debits. I don't know. This is gonna be tough. Because she seems pretty. Yo. Supazon, barbed wire, real wire cutters. Holy shit! Is she Granny? Is she Granny from Welcome to the Game 2? What the fuck? Holy shit! Baking soda. What's all that? I'm gonna put that in there. I don't know if that's suspicious enough, but we're gonna send this one. Get out of here, Grandma. You're freaking me out. That was fine. Okay, that was fine. Holy shit. Yo, thank you, welcome in, gamers. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? We're trying not to get kidnapped here. And we're doing kind of a bad job at it because we did get kidnapped earlier. But we're trying. How's everybody doing today? You guys were doing some Mecha Chameleon, I think. Oh, there we go. Please, turn on the lights. Thank you. I played it for the first time yesterday. It was a crazy time for sure. This is Welcome to the Game like, yes, it's from the same dev, but it's more like, it's kind of a standalone game, this one. But I'm playing all of them because Welcome to the Game 3 is coming out this month. So we gotta be prepared. We just found a grandma selling drugs muffins, which this is what they look like. They kind of look delicious, but don't eat too many of them. It's gonna be real bad. And she was indeed a criminal. Robbie Linden here, though. So you have to find... you have to search criminals. Robbie... And they might be innocent, they might be guilty. We have to find that out. And while we're doing that, we have to not get killed by the different killers that are out there. We need to do 4 reports today or we're gonna lose the game. So that's our goal at the moment. Pictures. Wedding ring. Doesn't look suspicious right away. Let's see. Search history. How much should I spend on a retirement ring? Steamers. Doesn't really seem like much. My neighbor. Okay, let's read the text. Maybe it's just innocent. My neighbor told me they saw 3-4 men and a woman enter 124 Hope Street. After about half an hour, they heard screams and moans coming from inside the house. The sounds persisted for about 4 hours on and off before things finally quieted down. As the group exited the residence, a neighbor saw the woman wearing a hat and sunglasses as if to hide her identity or possibly even some marks that were created by the men inside the house. This might be some freaky stuff or it might be criminal stuff. I'm not sure. If there's one thing that gets me heated, it's men who think that it's okay to hit women. If what I think happened, in fact, did okay. What the fuck? We're gonna have to investigate this one a little bit. Holy, this might be quite something. Jesus. Let's see. Hey dude, so you're still cool with us using your house this Friday night? Oh no! What? Well, you know, if directing independent horror films is my best friend's dream, then I have to help. Dude, we were all wrong. Get out of here, man. Fuck you, dude. You all got us freaking out for no reason. Well, and that's how it goes. You gotta figure out if they're innocent. Sometimes they look real guilty, but they actually got nothing. Alright, I'm hacking this one. I'm quick hacking. What the fuck? Is that the ending of Silent Hill? I gotta check the house. Spooky. Spooky. Nobody. Nobody is concerning. I don't think we have Tanner in our closet right now. I mean, maybe. He was there for a second ago. Search history. Oh, does this guy... Is this the cannibal? Yes. Supple, rump, roast, thighs. Okay. What the fuck? I mean, that's gotta be enough already, no? Any other picture here? Is this a crime? What is this? What is this picture? I want to throw that in there. Let's see if that works. I actually don't know. Dressing a leg. Does a cell phone jammer block location service ping? I feel like cell phone jammer is also a really... You can't just search that and like expect it not to be like crazy suspicious, no? Black, brown, male, send it. John Vega, get out of here, send it. Let's hope that counts. Oh, the picture was wrong. What was that picture of the lady in the... I'm assuming it was like a kidnapped lady, but I guess not. I mean, whatever. Oh, hello. I guess it was a photo shoot. I don't know. It's just random to put a picture like that in there when a guy kidnaps people. And then I assume it's supposed to show some kind of kidnapping situation, but I guess it didn't. Oh, that was the princess? Maybe. I should have just done both cell phone jammer messages, probably. David McNamara. The thing is off, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to go check it. Turn it back on. Okay, we're at 12 now, and we already got more cases than we had at 2 a.m. last time, so this should be a lot better. We're not getting many instant innocence. I mean, that's also hard to do when you're don't have the notes. If you know immediately somebody's innocent, that already saves a lot of time. Get me out of here. Thank you. I tried to open the door. Oh! It makes such a quiet noise. I wish you could hear that better. But I could hear it there. There's two. I mean, that should be so fast I couldn't have unlocked the window, I don't think. The owl. You know what that means. Maniac is here. Search. Send it. Nope. Not this time. Pro, fuck you. What? Are hollow point bullets more accurate? Most amount of times a person has been shot and survived. How do people get paralyzed from spinal injuries? What? I'm just gonna take these pictures and send you to hell. Get out of here. We need brown, and then it's just David McNamara. David Reddit man? Different David? Where the fuck? David McNamara, there he is. I get out of here? You going to prison? Don't tell me that was wrong again, I swear to God. Don't kill me. Wasn't. That's not suspicious. Nope. Yeah, the guns are in fact suspicious. I mean, that was a lot of guns. That wasn't just like a regular American situation. Okay, we are done, but we would like to finish the quota, if possible. I mean, I guess there doesn't have to be a limit, I'm not sure. Oops, wrong. Close that. Search history, writing prompts. Is this AI stuff? How to do a social media detox, tips to quit smoking. Isla's usually a very social person. She often sits on the front porch. Her car is rarely at home for the last 2 weeks. Hasn't been seen leaving her home and her car hasn't moved. She's just doing a social media detox, apparently. Get the fuck out of here. We got monies. Nice. Okay, we need to do 3 more to finish this one. The thing is that we're barely gonna save any time while making it really, really risky, but let's do it anyway. Let's attempt. Because it's already 1 a.m., but who knows? Emma Soluri. Hey, there he is. Don't fuck me. There we go. We got him. That girl. This one. All right, we stopped him. We do need to turn on the lights soon, probably. What was that? Does this outfit makes me look trashy.com? What? How many calories in water? How many calories in energy drink? Difference between sports drinks and energy drink. Is energy drink toxic? What are electrolytes? Sports bottle. Difference between jogging and power walking. Power walking. Do dogs remember faces? Do cats remember smells? Am I losing weight or putting on muscle mass? How to make weight? What the fuck? This seems... Get out of here. Get out of here. Stanley where? I gotta go around again. We are 2 away. We could end the night early. That would be a damn huge achievement. Okay, we gotta be careful though, because the light hasn't turned off in a little bit. Yeah, and then she's walking to sell drugs. Surprise! Alright, this one. I'm not doing that shit. What the fuck? How to open... Discreet camera is fucking creepy. This is gonna be one of those situations where the buying is probably sus. I have a feeling. I gotta check the house again. Like we're gonna die soon if we don't. Everyone a drug dealer in this game? Bro, I want the lights to turn off now. It's so random, the timers on this shit. Macro center. Security camera, I spy kit. Mini and endoscope spy camera? I'm gonna throw all that shit in there, bro. If this is not enough, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. That is some bullshit. Stanley, brown, gray. Brown, gray, send it. Yeah, what the hell? What is an endoscope spy camera? It, sounds very suspicious. I hope we get Poop Man, yeah. Alright, it is Stanley. Imagine this, I mean, this might be somehow... It was innocent? What are you talking about? He's just got a spy camera up someone's butt? What the fuck are you talking about? Most suspicious shit I've ever heard? What the hell am I looking at? I gotta do business. This killer has been... The kidnapper is like really dangerous right now. Okay, that's really good. Okay, we lived. We lived. Instant like spots. What are you talking about? He had an endoscopy camera. Just because you're not paying attention doesn't mean I'm the freak. He bought like 6 of them. What the fuck is he doing with these? This is Red Hazel. I don't know if you're sus, actually. Drug-free hallucination. 10 minutes meditation. I think you're probably it. This is some hippie shit. I feel like this is innocent. The lights just turned off, right? So this couldn't be lights turning off again. I'm sending it. Don't kill me. We made it! Let's fucking go, dude! Nice. It's your throat and stomach. I see. I mean, how do you get there? Just asking for a friend. There's 2 ways to get there. Anyway. He was innocent. He was innocent, so he was not the freak, apparently. It looked very sus. He was looking up spy camera shit. He was buying spy cameras, and I just misjudged the man, I guess. I should have read the information. I don't know, you just don't have time in this game to read the information if you want to be fast. Alright, now, did I lock this? This is the last day, by the way, I think. Isn't it day 5 or was it day 4? Might have been day 4, actually. That's all closed. I think I already checked this one. Yes. Maybe he just had some problems. Yeah, possible. Oh, that's still all open? Dude, these are all open. What the fuck? Dude, already! What the hell? That's crazy. I need to check if there's any other lights off. We didn't even get to turn all the lights on and the lights, or like go through the house for the first time and the lights were already turning off. Wild. Alright, let's see. How many do we need for an early end? 9? Brother. Susan Martin. My fucking keyboard types double A's and double D's for some reason. I don't know why. It must be like dust in the switch or something. It's very annoying. These nuts. Get out of here. Oh god, I fucked it up. There we go. Are you criminal? Witness protection program phone number? The owl. The owl, gamers. Mr. Martin, who moved here about a year ago, has been acting crazy for the last few days. She used to be nice young women. Probably innocent. I'm just gonna shred it, because even if it's not, it was innocent. We have... This is the beauty of being on the last day. Is that you... Well, maybe we are on the last day, actually. I wish it wouldn't say June 17 as the date, but just like day 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, it's so dumb. Like, we're pretending this is real life. Come on now. Oh god. Nah, fuck that. Too much. What the fuck? How to pick a lock? How to trace an address through phone number? That seems highly suspicious. Gray, Hazel, mail. I'm just sending this one. Glenn Banks. Sending it and going. And then, don't kill me. Oh, nice. Every time you stand up when you do a bunch of clicks like that, it's risky. Tanner's just hanging out. Tanner likes to jump on the trampoline I placed in front of my security camera. Cassandra, we just had this one. We had this one. I'm checking the cameras real quick. Were you guilty or not? Cassandra. Innocent! Get out of here. Nice. Amelie Linter. Awesome. I mean, this saves a lot of time. And the last 3 we can just shred. And just pray to get lucky. Yeah, I shouldn't have placed so many trampolines in my garden. That's my bad. Alright. Amelie. I'm quick hacking this one. What the fuck? More petition. Mick and Marge Macarita recipe. What time zone is now? Farrah Scott, Annalie Linter wedding. Are you stalking somebody? I heard that, actually. I think the dev was at some point planning to do an update for this game, adding like upgrades and stuff, and he asked me about it. But it had never, I don't think, came out. Because that would have been cool. Why is that a feature? I don't get it. You can't even really look through it. Whatever. Farrah Scott boyfriend? Farrah. Hey, been thinking of, are you see you outside my apartment? Okay. Okay. You're a criminal, probably. Alright, there's a police report. Cat. Forgot the other rooms. Then, was it one of those things again where I found 2 lights and then I stopped checking? Or... I don't know. I don't really think about stuff that I do in this game because it's just autopilot. Gina, thank you for that 3. Alright, we have 2 things. There's gotta be one more. Dog groomer. This is just a bunch of new phone, who this, asshole? Just so fair at what? Do frogs get high if they lick each other? What the fuck? What is this search history? Is that suspicious? Good question, though. Good question. Can anybody ask ChatGPT? Maybe you bought something crazy? You can't be innocent, right? Oh, I'm using the wrong keyboard. I haven't found this case yet? Fuck. Pesto Supermarket, Margarita. Gasoline. Instant digital print. I don't know, this case is so weird. How to be unblocked. Oh, lights just turned off again. Don't tell me I'm that, dude, that would be so sad because you couldn't even have seen him then because it would have been total darkness. Oh boy. So in this case, you don't have to keep checking the other rooms, but I'll do it so people don't get confused, because we already found 2 turned off lights. Who is Farah? It's the person that they're obsessed with. They're stalking somebody and they have a restraining order, which is the criminal thing that we found. But we're trying to figure out, like, what is the most suspicious thing? Pictures? Like, is that stalking picture? Oh, it's the frog picture, of course. Like, I don't know. Dad? Oh my fucking god! There he is. Get out of here, sir. Yeah. Social network, maybe? Like some social spying stuff? It could be the stalking photo. I guess we could try the stalking photo. I mean, the context makes this suspicious, but like, that's really confusing in this game a lot of the time, is that sometimes context from the report gets taken into consideration when you have to confirm the evidence, and other times it doesn't at all. So it's extremely inconsistent between different cases. So let's try it like this and we'll see. So the context there made a photo of just a guy in a car suddenly evidence, because the guy in the car was the person she was stalking. Which, like, there's been situations where, like, a way more suspicious picture has not counted. Like, I think one I remember is like a hitman for hire that has like a photo of a bunch of barrels with like presumably dead bodies in them, and if you report that picture, even though the context is that he's a hitman, it still doesn't count as evidence, because I guess there's other evidence that is more pressing. But anyway, all right, we found it, we figured it out. Red, blue, male. Oh god, height is 6. 250. Don't kill me, Tanner. I'm filling in some data right now. Thank you very much. Oh, fuck. How close are we? Oh, shit. We got business. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, you fucker. Well, we never spotted him red-handed so far. Which I guess is a good thing. I mean, we were close to catching him red-handed, but then he killed us instead. Unlucky. Get me out of here. Thank you. I think we're... Hey, buddy! Look who's back! Hello there, sir. Nice to see you. Alright, so we're at 4 out of 5. Jimmy Shaw here. Oh, it's this guy. It's this guy. Strange man following people around. Yeah. We remember. We remember your ass. Will he not kill you? No, he's just chilling, dude. Leave him alone. What was this again? How to be discreet, dark alleyways in town. Potential target, my #1 girl. Let's do all the text messages and see if that counts on this guy. And then if it doesn't, we'll have to figure it out another way. Another time. It does. Nice. Very good. Yes, let's go. Alright, we're at quota now. So now it's just be careful and try to beat the quota. I would love to early end all of the nights. That's kind of an achievement. It's unlikely to happen, but we can try. At around 11 p.m. Wait, don't I have this one? This sounds very familiar. At around... I mean, this used to be one I guess I had written down, but not anymore on the new notes. At around 11 p.m. we have mail. Reset this thing. Brown, female, 6, 150, 25 to 35. Send it. One of these two. Rosita or Julie. Did somebody just open? Did you hear that sound? Hey, it's Buddy. Whew. He did not want to run away. Okay. Well, now we can quickly check for the kidnapper. Wrong weight. Did I make a mistake? Let's see. We have two potential candidates. We need to find the right one. Rosita. This is way closer. It's gotta be this one, right? Rosita. Wyman. We can insta-hack this. I mean, we just... There's like... I forgot what the cooldown was when he gets caught. Okay. Bye. An unfamiliar man. We got business right now. Dude, I love the cases where you just have like somebody has like 17 pictures of like people being murdered and you just instantly fill them in and that's it. And then others where you have to like do a fucking massive check through all of the possible data to find literally a crumb of evidence. Get out of here. They're wildly different sometimes. Brown, male, 25 to 30, 240, and hugely tall. Oh shit, it's one of these. Benji Mitchell probably, because it's the closest in terms of weight. Benji. Let's see. What is happening? We're trying to find criminals while not dying, hopefully. I need to check the lights a bunch right now. Yes! There we go. Alright, that's good. Alright, nobody. Still locked? Alright, let's see. Unfamiliar man to neighbors was attempting to open the doors of 3 cars parked in whatever. Once he got one open, he rummaged around inside and took something out before returning to his vehicle and driving away. Alright, let's see. What's the song that goes do da da doo doo? Guys, anybody know? How to lose belly fat, what time? Is this the right person? This might not be the right person. I need this purple drive for my presentation and it's in a car. Is it? Is this where it's going? Which car? Alright, get out of here. Michael King. There we go. He was looking, somebody needed something from the car. Almost got arrested for that shit. We need 2 more to end the night early, but it's so close to the end already. Let's see, Michael. Did we just... We did just do a Michael, but I don't know if that was this Michael. Let's see. Different Michael. Are you the one that has like how to bribe admins and say, why do I love beating up women? What the fuck is this? What is that search, man? Oh, shit. Bro, sometimes it's just like... How to get away with murder. How to delete search history. Ah, fuck! How to bury body. And then they just like, don't delete that or something. Okay. So this should be an easy one. What the fuck? Okay, we should just literally do those three. This is crazy. Where to hit people, boom, boom. That's like, bye-bye. Michael, reset the shit in black, blue, mail, send it. Get out of here. Don't fuck me here. Oh, you bitch. That was almost close. Jason as the last one here. Kind of curious if I have it in my list over here. Jason, any Jason? Jason Floyd, innocent. Boom. I wrote it down. All right, get it out of here. We did it. Imagine we die now to the kidnapper. I'm gonna scream. Don't do it. Not 5. One more night, baby. Let's go. Dude, how many times did we die? We died once, and we game overed once because we didn't shred the final report. This is the last night. Bro, the doors feel so much more fucked now. I don't know what happened. Did this game also get a door update? Because I know Welcome to the Game 2 got a door update because speedrunners were using the doors to glitch out of bounds. Which was fucking hilarious. But I don't think that was a thing in this game. I don't know why you would want to glitch out of bounds. There doesn't seem to really be a point. The door just keep like closing in my face. Alright. Probably need like 10 reports for the early end here, so that's gonna be unlikely. Unless, I mean, we do have the shreds. We do have still 4 mistakes we can make, actually. Diane, let's search. Let's try to use if I have any innocents. I don't have a Diane, so this is a new one. For me, at least. Ow! You know what that means. There's a killer on the loose. He's coming. That's a dog. These are dogs. How to stop nightmare? What the fuck? I thought this was just a dog person, and then I read the final search, and it's insane. Okay. Seems like you're definitely a criminal. Can caffeine kill people over 60? This seems crazy. William. Wait, is this not a suspicious person? It seems at first that it's fine, that it's fine, and then you see, can caffeine pills kill somebody? Like, that seems like a pretty hefty, bad search right there, I would say. Somehow innocent? Maybe it's just, alright, maybe it is innocent. Let's read. It was innocent. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna write that down. That's a useful one to know. Any innocent cases I should always be writing down on my notes. So we keep building up the database. That's kind of crazy. All right, let's get... Because the lights have not turned off yet this night. Is that already 2? It's already 2, I think. Speed. Dude, it's going to be so satisfying to shred the last 3 instantly. Or I guess the last 4. Oh no, that was just the first one. Lorenzo, let's see. Any Lorenzo? Lorenzo is guilty! Aha! Well, sir. It doesn't... I have not written down why he's guilty, but that might mean he's giga guilty, and it's just going to be instantly obvious, so let's see. Lorenzo Bianchi. Bro. I gotta check the... Gotta check the house. Yeah, I think I'm gonna shred the last 5, because if we get decent odds, we should be able to shred. You just want to make sure that you have a mistake available, so you don't, like, get yourself killed. By accidentally. I mean, I guess we would always have to save file at worst case. That seems pretty suspicious. Time to pass out from lack of oxygen. Odorless. Here, this is what I mean. Odorless ways to get rid of a dead body. It's like, okay, dude. All right, sir. Brown. Male. What the fuck? Lorenzo. Bye-bye. Edwin Thompson. I gotta check the house like super aggro. Well, we did just see the lights, but like it's the last day, so it's gonna be a little crazy right now. I think the kidnapper, as long as you do the good strats for the computer, like every time you want to read something, make sure you've checked the cameras beforehand. The main one that kills you is the kidnapper. Edwin Thompson, let's quickly read. Edwin Thompson seems innocent because it's in my list here, so I'm just gonna send it then. Yup. Russell. Let me check real quick, actually. Russell Hanchett, also innocent? Oh, whoops, wrong button. Get out of here. Damn. Dude, we're shredding like crazy right now. Yumi. Bro, this is why notes, like, are just so important in this game. Just build up the note. You could actually, I could copy paste these notes. Can you, you can have notes here, right? Notes. If you have, can you search here? I don't know if there's a search feature in this, but if you could search in here, that would be a very effective place to have all your in-game notes, but I guess you can't search because I typed Control F and it didn't do anything. Because you do need to be able to search, of course. Alright, Yumi. Maybe we get guilty. Guilty as fuck. Alright then. Let's see. This is... I even have the thing. Julius Convo from plus ketamine searches. How to get a ketamine prescription. Ketamine searches. Okay. If I wrote it down, so hopefully it works. Or I'm gonna be pissed off at myself. We just need to get the ID card. And then after this, we're at 5, so we're just going full shred crazy, I think. So let's get Yumi. Black, brown. Uh-oh, guys. Did you hear that? Owl time. Oh my god, it worked! Who would have thought? The owl. I can't believe it. I'm shredding. I'm shredding now? Whatever. Okay, motherfucker. Yo, we got one. Alright, last one we gotta do manually or we're gonna get screwed here. Well, actually, we can just shred it and still win. Yo! Wait, the lights just turning off is incredible. As long as we don't die. Let's check. I need to check the light in the bathroom as well. I don't know if I did that yet. I did. Oh, it actually unlocked. The killer was there. Holy shit. We barely lived. What the fuck? Alright. Not even worried. Not even worried. Get out of here. Goodbye. See ya never, motherfucker. Are you ready? Oh! I forgot. That's the first time I've done that since they changed it. They changed the ending. It used to be like, you finished baby mode, you fucking idiot. Now go play the real game, you sucker. You pussy ass bitch. Like, it was super fucking disrespectful. And it made people mad as hell at the game. So they changed it now. Another night gone. Luna goes to bed yet again without the answer she is looking for. Another night the blue blood killer is out on the street and not in jail. However, this is not the end. Luna will keep searching for the answers. They are out there. She will find him and bring him to justice. Congratulations on completing casual mode. You are now ready for normal mode. That's so much better. I really wish, man, they added... Oh. It just ends. I wish they would have added checkpoints to normal mode and then have nightmare mode be the regular 10 nights, more difficult with no checkpoints. I think that normal mode not having checkpoints and it being twice as long as casual mode just means nobody beats it. That's why it's so low of a beat percentage. And I think it really hurts like the lore of this game. Like nobody gets to see the lore of the game because you don't get to ever beat the game. It's just too hard. So yeah. Anyway, I had a great time. We got like night 5 on our first try in normal mode, and then we just beat casual mode to see the new ending, I guess, which is a lot better. Definitely, it's definitely a lot better to have it, to make it feel like a stepping stone rather than like a slap in the face when you beat casual mode. And it's like, now go play the real game. Like it makes it seem like it wasn't an achievement to be able to beat casual mode, because I think that's already hard. So just focusing on casual mode, I think, is the most fun way to play this game. Just play casual mode, have fun with it, and then like, I mean, I would recommend if you want to play any of the Reflex Studios games, I would always start with Welcome to the Game 2. I think this is the coolest one. I think then Dead Signal has like different gameplay while still being really polished and well thought out with like fun upgrades that you can buy and stuff. So I think that's a really good one. And also pretty fair, especially normal mode on that one. Then after that, I would say Scrutinized, and then Welcome to the Game. I mean, Welcome to the Game 1 is good as well. It's just it's a much simpler game because it was the first one. And I hope that in later this month, I'll be able to say that Welcome to the Game 3 is now the best game in the series. That will be something. I'm excited. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that playthrough of Scrutinized once again. Let me know if you want to see some more. We're definitely going to be going to play Welcome to the Game 1 still. I want to try a little bit of Nightmare mode for Dead Signal, and I want to do, obviously, the harder difficulty for Welcome to the Game 2. And if we have any time left over, we can also try out the Welcome to the Game 2 Plus mod again, but that's like last priority because it's not official Reflex Studios content. But anyway, thank you so much for chilling. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you liked the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join the Lovely Game Sharing chat, you can do so for Twitch.tv/Instagram. Get the link in the description down below. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Dude, that perfect with the music. Nice. Thank you guys so much for chilling. I had a great time. We did it. We beat the new casual mode. Dude, that feels so much better not getting laughed at when you beat the casual mode. Who would have thought? That's literally what everybody said. Dude, I still remember 8-Bit Ryan being so insanely pissed off when he finally beat that. And then he got, like, BM'd as hell. Dude, that's something. Anyway, if you want to watch some more of me, if you want to watch Outbreak and like me storm chasing, you should watch the video I uploaded today. However, if you watch today, you probably like Reflex Studios games, so I'll send you the playthrough of Welcome to the Game 2 I posted very recently. Go check that out. We will be coming back to this game again before Welcome to the Game 3 comes out to play the hard mode, which is going to be crazy. So hope you're excited for that. Thank you so much for watching over on YouTube, and I'll see